For JaggoMyEggo in pools round 2, 2 versus 1. This is the run back then for JaggoMyEggo. Can you beat him this time around?
I mean, Etsy, I believe a player like for Oni or works with the Oni people like Bleed and all of that, and always rocks the Vi Blitzcrank. Like every time I see them, they're rocking this kind of unorthodox team. Goes for a little bit of a reset though, not quite able to get there, but now we're just jumping in. The JH hits behind, and now we're just keeping this combo going. Do we see a reset?
No, but we do see the break come out. We are able to whiff punish the Vi, launch her back into this corner. Bring him on down, the Eggo coming through. Drop the trap, empty low as well, but no, we didn't follow up on the combo, PCH.
Maybe just was not quite ready to get there. Oh, and the Blitzcrank, even though Vi was getting hit, the big punch coming full screen. Able to make it so in. Get this full combo and getting the super after just to stall as much time, get as much damage, and now the command grab shouldn't be enough, but we're just waiting. We're not spending the super.
No, not yet. Oh, we try to get another cheeky follow-up mix-up right there, but JaggoMyEggo locked up into the corner. Round start, or rather tag and start Vi parry from Etsy, trying to make a hard read. Jaggo is able to get follow-up in the kill, but now it's a Vi versus Blitz situation. I love that we got players who are very much flexing their skins. They got that excess income in this economy. That's crazy. Fury coming out. You want to win it like that? Oh, you're going to lose it even worse.
I mean, no HP, but we're just turning red anyways. Like that was a ego burst for sure, right? It was like, I can beat your ass, but in the end, not quite able to get there. Instant tag into a low, but no combo to follow. Now we're just wrecking ball, but it's anti-air.
Yeah, frame trap comes through, getting the counter hit. Etsy holding on that break for now. Might want to save for the next interaction. Gonna handshake tag into the Caitlyn. Restanding with the trap. There's the break at the very end, and I like this. We actually try to set up a mix-up, but it doesn't quite come through all together.
Yeah, I mean, just unfortunate with that, like, heavy from the Caitlyn, and now we're side switching once again, put you in the corner. The tag launch might be able to get a kill. Caitlyn has such high damage tag launch combos. And we have the level 3, but we're just going with the level 2 instead. And the mash from Etsy makes it so that you might have to pay for not using all that meter.
Catch him right here. Gonna get the full combo is what I would have said. However, it does all drop. Like Evan Almighty in the chat dropping knowledge. It's pronounced JaggoMyEggo. JaggoMyEggo, like the German pronunciation. We're going with European pronunciations in this American bracket. Y'all are traitors to the country. That's the meme anyway. Etsy dropping the level 3.
Yeah, I mean, doing what Eggo was not able to do, right? Just spending the meter to kill the character. And you know, oh my god, I lied. I told a lie. I'm the worst in the world.
It's commentators cursing, man. You get used to it, especially in tag fighters. Here we go. We get the happy birthday. And oh, that's diabolical. Handshake tagging so that that cross-up actually goes back to the original side where Blitzcrank is. I mean, it's such a cheeky little thing that you have to like be accustomed to in order to be ready to call it out. Etsy going up 1-0 on JaggoMyEggo. We'll see if Etsy will be able to continue the streak or if Yeggo is going to have anything to say about it. Tech the throw. That's a good response to start.
I mean, it was looking pretty good for Eggo, like able to get that freestyle out of Etsy, but once you win that neutral interaction, you get the happy birthday. But now, I mean, the parry gets baited out. It's going to be a good amount of damage, and we're not using the burst as well. Like, this could be a little bit rough.
I like the staggers, calling out the attempted push block. That's why we saw Blitzcrank get spawned in. We throw Vi out of the string. Bait the get-up attack, or at least punish it. Oh, we try to side swap, but the wake-up throw is going to put Etsy into a great position. And we handshake tag the Blitz. We're going to save that low-health Vi and take out Yeggo's own Vi. It's a Caitlyn in a 1v2 back against the wall. Not where you want to be with that sniper rifle.
Oh my god, it just instantly does the up hook. Just absolutely ready for what Eggo was about to do. Now, I mean, there's no Fury, there's no, like... Oh my god, yeah. I mean, we just barely got the burst at the end, but this time, you know, Eggo was like, I'm probably not making this comeback. And he decides to save it. I don't really disagree, but again, instantly.
I don't know how he didn't block there. You saw the handshake tag come through as the break was in startup, so you would imagine that would have been pretty trivial bait there. But oh, speaking of trivial baits, we actually get it on the get-up attack. Vi just blocking as the Blitzcrank Wrecking Ball looms overhead. JaggoMyEggo now Down to this Vi, gets caught by that 2M. It's a medium starter, and we got Electrics on deck.
This is going to be so much damage. Another reset opportunity, but Eggo blocks perfectly. But we're just mashing the parry. And with that, we're at 1 HP. It's going to be real rough. Any hit's going to do it. And just the run-up command grab.
Run-up command grab. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Etsy takes the 2-0 victory. Videos on every single Guilty Gear Strive character patch change, and then I won my local, y'all. Didn't even touch 2XKO. So that's my practice regimen. Play different games. But here we go. Prism and Chinese Inshallah showing on up. Braum, Yasuo, and Ekko Braum. Man, it's like Rush Hour broke up, but they went to the same burly, muscular dude who they don't know that they're seeing him together. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they're both just going to the house in between each other. They're like passing each other on the driveway, but getting this started. And we get the ice. Oh, this is bad.
You know, I think Braum is like literally playing both sides to try to get him back together. Like that's what his whole thing is. He's just like, no, you should reconsider. Like, no, like Yasuo, he's good guy. Yasuo is good guy, Ekko. Listen, Yasuo, Ekko still has the mix. You just need to believe. Like, he's just playing.
Yeah, like, even though you don't have J2H, we can still make it happen. It's not bad.
It's not bad, right? He still give okay. And now I give you smash as we drop the break. It's a Braum mirror match. We jump the command grab. Drop the Poro, of course. Extend the full combo. Yep. Great of him, all right.
Yeah, I mean, instant level 3 as well. Just dealing as much damage as possible. Just trying to, you know, not leave any meter unspent. And you're not dead, but this is certainly hurting. You still have the blue, still unbreakable. Oh, this is rough.
Yeah. Oh, but we armored through the overhead, but we had the follow because we did make contact with that wall. You're still able to special cancel from the overhead, kind of alleviating like the issues with his recovery. And y'all, you know, Prism pulling up. Yo, they a fan of that Yasuo Forsaken skin, right? Like I feel like everybody's moved on to either like the Spring Blossom Yasuo, the Blood Moon Yasuo, but not. We still rocking that purple color too. That one's a low key OD.
It's good. I feel like this skin isn't great, but the purple one's fantastic, and just like that, the super's fantastic as well. Instantly popping it after the throw, and able to take this first round.
All right.
Into the next one.
Uh-oh. Y'all can still hear us. We're having a little bit of a production issue on our side.
Okay, I'm back. I can see it again.
Okay, I'm waiting to come back. That's the secret tech. I'm blind.
Yeah,
it's okay. This is my Toph impression.
Yeah, I can hear that they're, you know, the overhead hits, the low comes out right after. And we're back. We're chilling. I'm not sure if the chat stream can see it. Can the stream see it? Can only PC.
You can hear this. Refresh it, Prism. Dealing with the Braum offense right now. Locked up in this corner. You tried to parry, but this guy doesn't know how to space his moves, and you got punished for trying to be a better player. That's insane. Chinese Inshallah drops the combo. It works as a reset. Yo, we got a Canadian player going by the tag, Chinese Inshallah, doing American resets. Like, I need you to stop being so multicultural.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on here. We're flying a lot of flags, but I mean, this first round, or this first whole game, actually, we missed half of it, but it's still going the way of Chinese Inshallah. That was just clean. I feel like the 2 Braum level 3s, like, it's hard to lose a game where you do 2 Braum level.
Quite so. If you're able to just freely drop like that much meter in your combos, things have got to be going pretty well for you right now. Prism trying to respect the offense. We jump over the Braum wall and we don't handshake tag actually to that Braum. Like we were getting cornered and Prism just didn't handshake tag to Braum. Granted, Braum is one of the characters where if you use that back assist and you handshake tag to him, he always will suffer from the recovery that Riot Games added recently, so he's always going to be -3 in that situation. So doesn't quite gel fully with that change, but still, we have the bait off of that 2H.
And he just instantly going in there. And now, tables kind of turn. Chinese Inshallah has to try and figure their way out of this corner, but Prism got these stomp combos, got the setup. Oki apparently not quite able to open it, but finally the parry gets him.
Yeah, I know. Prism kind of really coming online, getting some of those Yasuo pickups confirmed, but we're not able to actually complete the combo and get the kill. Handshake tag blocking with Yasuo as we buffered in the projectile with Braum. Excellent use of the handshake tag mechanic as Prism finally getting a little bit of momentum for himself on the board.
Just running him down, but this Ekko, I mean, this could become backable. We could figure out our way through this.
Yep. Oh, it was same side, but we dropped.
Oh no. Now, I mean, Prism, still a pretty good chance. Oh, the jump over gets them, but Braum still has a little bit of health, and we're able to make it work. Prism starting the comeback, getting the round for themselves here. And this is winnable. This is a very stark turnaround from that first game.
All right, we drop and we're gonna throw. And there we go, baiting out the parry, going for the throw. Very simple setup there. Okay, what's the Oki look like this time? We're just gonna dash, get a cross-up with that assist as well. So Chinese Inshallah trying to add on the mental stack by changing up the wake-up options. But there we go, Prism adjusts, rolls away from the Time Winder. And now we're able to handshake tag. We see the jumping coming through. Chinese Inshallah did not commit to a button, so we don't get anti-aired. And we're just trying to team manage right now, but there it is. Able to close it out, going immediately into that Mega Time Winder Super to deny the break. And Prism in a 1v2 now.
And just instantly the tag back into the Ekko, just stopping anything from happening. But the cross-up gets us all. You know, it doesn't matter how good you are at reacting. Everyone's going to get hit by that one. The Fury, such low health, and the chip out could be there.
Yeah, chip out is definitely going to be there, especially on that 2H once it connects. I feel like Prism could have done a little bit more with that combo. It was a cross-up starter, so one of the more scaled starts for Yasuo, but he certainly ended it quite a bit early. Now you're just in the 1v1 with Chinese's Braum. Things are getting a little hectic, though. We convert off of the counter hit. Just keep things simple. Go for the Oki. And we catch in the sky. We're in position as well. We look for that Fury. We try to get the bait, but Chinese Inshallah doesn't drop it. Waits for another opportunity. He's going to build up the level 3 yet again with Braum. Are we going to spend it here? Absolutely.
I mean, you tried to bait the burst, and now you're absolutely paying for it. Like, I do appreciate the patience from Chinese Inshallah to not use the burst, but I also I fully disagree with going for hard burst baits in any video game like this. Guilty Gear, like the amount of times I see people lose rounds for it greatly outweighs the amount of times I see people successfully bait the burst. But I'm curious. Chinese Inshallah never does the install mid-screen, always just does the lob and then just hits you after. I'm very curious to see if Prism is able to find a way out.
Right. Well, even then, with the nerfs to Ekko, like, finding opportunities to sort of use that install effectively, or at least to emulate the Oki that we had before, is a little more difficult. If you do it just like with the old setups, it's a bigger skill check than it previously was. But if you're able to create certain combos that let you install and then drop the Time Winder to rewind with, then you can definitely kind of recreate that old Oki that usually requires an assist. Prism jumps the throw. Consistently has been able to go for these S1 stance cancel combos that then use the stance light to finish it, just to give you a little bit more time to get the confirm and to keep the opponent grounded. I'm pretty impressed with that part of Prism's play with the Yasuo. Now we got the Braum, trying to keep Inshallah locked up in this corner.
You gotta try and figure out your way out of here. The Fury might not even come. Like, it's just so far away. We gotta see cross-up gets jumped over, and now you're in the corner yourself. We parry through, but we parry one too many times. In the end, the jump over the command grab. Chinese Inshallah got a little bit too greedy with the assist. Is there a way to kill?
Oh, dropping the combo would have been the first step to it. We're going to drop the super here, and we parry just a little bit too soon. You have to kind of like know your ranges with Braum and when you time that parry, since it does take time to travel across the screen. I do agree with the choice. Shame that it didn't work out, but I mean, you were in a do or die situation anyway, so.
I mean, sometimes you just got to figure it out, but time on your assist. Gets the blue, gets you in the corner. You got to see if you can find your way out. Ekko is back from the freestyle, and we don't even need the assist to combo off that overhead. Instantly just continuing this combo, getting the unbreakable back once more. Now, I mean, you're not dead, but you're close.
Close to dead. We go for a normal throw. Prism's able to jump out. And there we go, able to bait out the parry yet again with the side swap. Dropping that combo with the break. 2H whiffs completely. Prism will drop their own break here. Both sides sort of trying to find the next opportunity in. 5M whiff punishes. And you get the full extension right here.
Instant limit strike as well, just trying to get Fury, but oh my god, the projectile is just a little bit too far, and Ekko just sneaks his way into that little empty gap. Unfortunately, drops the combo, tries to get a throw, but isn't working out. But the Braum, just the door hits you.
And well, there's the door. You can leave this round, Yasuo. You're done. Big jump, gonna be able to whiff punish that. 3 heavy, and now Chinese Inshallah at set point here.
I mean, I do quite like this Ekko Braum team. Like, just the utility that Braum Assist can give you, so strong. And again, we have the unbreakable setup, and we have Prism in the corner. We've seen this so many times before, and very rarely does it work out for them.
All right, now we're under lock and key here, able to deal with the low and then the high. Trying to find the opening space here. The shield comes through. We drop into the super. Gonna end the happy birthday. Oh, but speaking of, Prism gets a chance to get their own here. How far do you want to extend this combo? It's going to be a simple finisher. Look for the reset. Assist, catch.
Ooh, my god, 3 cross-ups in a row, but Chinese Inshallah almost blocked all of it. In the end, though, we got to eat this pressure.
Good timing on the push block. We're going to chase. Yasuo, go for the throw. Ekko. Still able to get the kill with the OTG. It's now solo Braum with Fury for Prism to stay alive in winner's side.
I mean, it's solo Braum, but it's solo Braum with Fury, right? Like, any hit could definitely turn this around. But still, I mean, again, we're in the corner. Finally, though, parry gets you out to another chance here at life.
Fury does get popped eventually. We're trying to armor through, or at least negate the projectiles. We catch. That will be break from Inshallah. The wall as well, we're just able to hold, but with the back assist that Yasuo called, Yasuo wasn't actually putting out any sort of hitbox there. We're gonna drop a level 1, and it is enough to kill. Great damage calculation on that Fury. Now it's a Braum 1v1. Fury is ticking down. Prism not gonna be able to really make much use of it when that hit comes through. So now it's just who gets the next hit. We trade with the super assist. Oh, nah, son, you should have been thrown. You should have been thrown like 5 times over.
The Braum assist, like the Yasuo assist came up, but it was just Braum walking in menacingly. But in the end, I mean, Chinese Inshallah, barring a drop, is going to be able to take this game and move on to the further sections of this bracket.
Yeah, still in winner's side, of course, and ending it all. Actually, looks like Danny confirms your South Florida guess. Actually, that's what the SFL stands for, so good read from you, CH, as we get lined up here. We do have our first instance of a non-freestyle fuse on screen. It is 2x assists from Danny. Things get scrambly, though, as we drop into the Vi super, just to tack on some damage, so giving up the ability to parry with Vi, and we put ourselves in the corner. Danny now has a full combo start here. Gonna bring SJ down, set up the tentacles.
With the bleed on you, but SJ just not scared, not worried in the slightest, just using that parry to get out of there. And, I mean, we're back to neutral. We gotta figure out how to get around this. And unfortunately, just jumping into a 2H is not it.
All right, we're able to roll, chase. The break will be popped, but SJ put into this corner again is Danny. Has the opportunity here. How are we going to extend the combo? We're going to go into Illaoi, drop the tentacles yet again. Just run the Oki, and look at this. I mean, tons of chip damage coming through. That's the strength of this. Like, you don't even need to go for a mix-up here. You just need to keep SJ under lock and key to take advantage of that bleed. That's one of the strengths of Illaoi and Darius. And look at this, another strength as we extend the combo thanks to the tentacle proc on the grounded hit. Danny might be on the way to something special here, PCH.
I mean, that was gaming. I've never seen that extension before. Using that like air pinwheel into the tentacle after, like, that was sauced up. And now, even though like we tagged out on the apprehend, we still were able to puppet it in order to bait out the parry. Now SJ's in the corner with no meter. This is rough.
All right, but now, yeah, just keeping them locked in key. You push block, and now you gave up some health on Vi. As Danny just going for the pressure of keeping things as true of a block string as possible. Maybe doing some frame traps here and there, but not really a whole lot of mix, which of course, you know, it's Darius and Illaoi. You know, you got overheads that you're looking for, really, right? Or strike throw besides that, so.
I mean, the mix from this team is not the finest in the world. Like, Illaoi and Darius, like you said, they both have that overhead, but I mean, that's not what they're looking for. In the end, they're looking to just absolutely deal as much damage as possible, and we're just mashing throw in the block string, and we get the back throw to get the corner. This is just perfect for Danny so far.
Yep, SJ does get the air throw, though. Should be able to drop the super here, and I believe this will kill Illaoi. And so now it is a 1v1 with Fury on deck. Danny would love to be able to hold on to Fury. SJ might have to consider spending it to not lose game one outright.
I think it's a little spooky, right? Like, SJ does have that 1 bar of meter now. Parry is on the table, even if you don't want to use that, like, command parry, but like, Danny is 1 hit away from killing, basically, right? Like, with the level 3, pretty much any hit can do it.
Oh, we're trying to short on the combo to deny the Fury, and Danny pretty much at a life total where you're definitely not considering it. The throw comes through, catching Vi out of her overhead. We try to go for yet another throw, but SJ reads it correctly. That was kill range for a throw, too. Like, Darius would have thrown, launched it with the fireball, dropped level 3, so great from SJ to make the right guess in that 50-50.
I mean, Danny's playing Darius like a grappler, and I don't think I've seen that before, but it's been working out. Corner pressure, push block gets you out, though, and the push block instant punch from Vi is such a good way to like, take back your turn. Get you almost all the way to the corner.
Tag the assist after the side swap. Looking for any sort of reaction there as we stagger. Gonna disengage. Danny now has the assist ready to go. Simple extension, and you baited at the first physical normal on the ground. Excellent awareness that SJ was gonna go for it, but SJ calls out the throw with the S1 super. He's trying to stabilize things in mid-screen.
Now, just trying to set up some pressure. 2H's don't work, and this time SJ learned their lesson. Like, I'm not even gonna try and parry this. It's gonna get baited. It's not worth it. I might as well just hang out here.
Go.
Get the pressure. No level 3, but we have the install.
Call out the back row too with that forward thrown time winder, but unfortunately not able to really capitalize with this. Danny takes down Ekko. It's up to Vi now. Certainly doable, especially when you start off with that. Trying to create the mix up. High low, we tech the throw.
Certainly get in there. Fury is not going to be built in time, though, if we go right into the 3.
Oh.
Oh my, Danny's disgusting. I hate that. I hate that with all my heart. There wasn't even a Fury 2 bait yet, but we still just, you know, drop the combo, get the air throw after. That was disgusting. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, that was pretty diabolical. Danny pulling out all the stops. Wants to get that win with you on comms. Says, I don't need proxy. I want to beat this TNS curse that I got going on for me. Oh, but SJ sneaking behind Illaoi in a rare evasion of that pretty impressive anti-air normal.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a nickel for every time that missed, I would have all of 1 nickel. Like, it is such a good move. We try to, not quite able to get through there with the install, but the anti-air finds him, but unfortunately no combo to follow, and Danny uses a retreating guard perfectly to get out of it.
Tag goes to the side swap just before the fully charged heavy connects. Still able to block it though. Take plus frames off of that tentacle. Keep him locked down. Looks for a reversal of some kind. Immediately throws. Here we go.
Now we're able to go here. Set up the super, get the bleed on you as well.
Another one.
I mean, yeah, it's working out, right? Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep on throwing, keep on doing that headless super. This you're on your way, right? Like, this round looks so hard for Ekko to come back.
All right, SJ does get the throw with Ekko. Able to use the Vi assist to extend. It's one of the synergies this team has. Able to kind of fix Ekko's weak throw follow-up issues. With the Tangled timeline, we are able to fake out, get the low mix, and get the kill as well, meterlessly. So, good spot for SJ. Danny coming in, though. Has a life lead on Darius. Both sides with 3 bars of super on the assist.
Yeah, I mean, 3-bar super, it's great, right? But it is Illaoi super assist that we're talking about, which definitely is one of the more niche ones that you have to figure out a way to use. Meanwhile, the big rock comes at you, like that is such a much more effective tool than you can use.
And I like this as well. We're able to find the throw, go into the level 3. SJ gets around on the board.
I mean, starting this comeback, it was 2 pretty much full health characters on the side of Danny, but SJ was able to navigate through there without using the break as well. Like, that's a good sign, but an instant jump in from Danny is turning things around.
All right.
Just running in, using that assist to try and cover the Darius approach. I mean, we're not going to apply bleed, but we're still keeping you in the corner, and just medium mash is all you need sometimes. Now we get the double super combo.
Yep, able to extend here, but the apprehend not quite connecting as Vi's launched in the air, but doesn't matter. It's a happy birthday reward for Danny. We're able to take down the Vi and get some extra credit on that Ekko's life bar. Let's see if SJ can fight their way out of this. Nope, 2H connects. Things are as they should be, or as we expect them to be, either way. Danny quickly going into a final potential round against SJ.
Red spooky, right? Like, it's just so hard to get around these 2 big body-ish characters. They're just giant normals. Like, you can schmoove all you want with Vi sway, but the Illaoi boot will still like hit you in the chin every once in a while. And just getting your way through there is really, really hard.
All right, able to catch. That slower 3L actually from Ekko, able to beat out in that short little scramble. We're gonna go for the supers. Staying with the full combo, getting the extension with Vi as well. Not quite able to link the Vault Breaker, but still the 2H connects for SJ as we have a lot of momentum on the side of Ekko and Vi. Drops the fancy combo towards the end of it. And now with the 2X assist, Danny has 2 tentacles to play with, but what an excellent jump from SJ. Is tired of being thrown as we throw out the hands instead.
I mean, just recognize that Danny wants the throw so bad. And like, I can't blame him, right? Like, Illaoi, when you have a tentacle on screen, gets a full combo. Darius, when you're in the corner, gets a full combo. Like, it's always worth it to go for it. And I mean, Danny just has to figure out a way to try and mix it up to either get those throws back or to punish these fuzzy shooters.
Yeah, but we didn't get a bait or a punish onto that get up attack. The break is going to whiff, but in the situation, Danny not able to capitalize or find any sort of follow-up. We're just sort of waiting for this neutral play. There's the defensive throw from Danny, but it was a back throw, so you weren't actually able to follow up with the Illaoi super there. So Danny had to take the Okizeme instead. Still finds the kill. This is winnable for SJ, but it's going to be tricky. Danny has break to keep the team together.
Oh my god, yeah, it instantly has to spend it. This is super duper winnable. The DP doesn't quite work. If we get like 1 or 2 limit strikes, SJ can start to build back that kill leader, but Danny does not want to let any of that happen.
Nope. Oh, but the Vi assist actually catches the retreating Darius, and now it's Illaoi in the 1v1 against Ekko. We just run up, we mashing. That's how we feel. We're getting violent in here, and the overhead comes through the rock. We were too distracted to block, and so it's 1-1 now.
Genius play.
The rock super assist is so good. Like, I fear that I may have cursed Danny when I just brought up super assists in general, but the rock, it's like one of the best super assists in the game. Like, it just does full combo conversion, does a massive amount of damage. I mean, SJ starting to get the momentum, just instantly running at him, getting a limit strike. Finally, Danny getting an open.
All right, putting him back. Oh, we tried the S1. I wonder if we got crossed up there, but I can't think of what input that would have been instead. Actually, maybe just a neutral S1 and we were holding back to do it.
Entirely possible. Sometimes when there's the cross-ups happening over and over again, it can get a little spooky, but SJ just keeping this combo nice and simple and instantly pretty much taking out the Darius. And you didn't even hold that much break. This is rough.
Yep, indeed it is. Able to get the full extension and scoop here. Showing off that Vi Ekko combo synergy, of course. Limit strike finisher. Danny takes down, gets scooped by the throw. Round's looking like a wash for Danny, who now finds himself at potential set point for SJ's favor after being in this same position himself previously.
Oh my god, it's all my fault. I did this to him. I can't believe it. I mean, it's comebackable. We could get our way through this. Darius, I mean, this is a good start. Apply the bleed and get the corner swap. I mean, now this is looking pretty good.
Oh, but no confirm off of that low, but still, Vi has bleed applied. We're just going to drop all of our resources to push a block string so long and so damaging that Vi dies blocking where she sat. And now SJ has the Fury with Ekko. Probably not going to pop it in this round unless like you're able to get a huge comeback attempt already started. The 5M connects. You can see Danny just looking for these Furies, and SJ not going to give it. Instead, we get the next air throw reset. Final game, final round between our two competitors.
Danny just wants to break the curse so bad. I do really enjoy, you know, even though Danny went for the burst bait a bunch of times, like SJ was holding on to it because like knew that this last round was going to be the one that was going to matter, but instantly, just the burst got you out of one situation and put you right back into an even worse one. The overhead Darius just keeps it going. This might be a 10-5.
Absolutely is. Danny takes off Vi's head, and now it's Ekko in the 1v2, about halfway to Fury. You go for anti-air apprehend, ready? Oh, and you did not prepare yourself for that follow-up overhead, and so good chunk of damage until we drop the combo, but maybe just a little happy reset, right? Like denying SJ the boosted break gauge build that you would have had if the combo kept going, so either way, it does work out for Danny, who gets the full screen charge, follows up the tentacle, needs one more hit, anything will do, but it's SJ who finds it next with the Super Vi assist.
And now you're building up Fury, you gotta just pop it in, right? Like, no, we're believing ourselves. I think you really just gotta use it. You're so close to getting chipped out by any move. Like, it can be so scary. Please.
Yep, you do it right there in that situation as soon as you had to block. And so now we're trying to find the next opportunity. Dash forward, 5M catches Danny, and now it's one touch for Darius, probably two for Ekko, but you start off by getting hit by the medium starter.
Oh, this is really bad. We can do two supers here as well for SJ. Just go straight into another one, try and deal as much damage. No.
Oh, look for the Fury. Look for the air throw.
The reset doesn't work out. The air throw just is not there. And
oh,
no! It just, Ekko was just, his toes got hit.
Ekko and Illaoi following in the footsteps of Bleed. This is a preview for what Grand Finals could look like, Loki.
I was gonna say, this is Hikari versus Bleed at home, right?
We have that at home? That's crazy, dog. That's disservice.
and right off the bat, though, setting up the Ekko Aoki, deal with this install, just trying to stall out as much as we can, but oh no, this is just on screen.
Yeah, able to bait out, look for a get-up attack, and we just go for a stagger into the air dash overhead. Lucien taking a lot of damage with this Illaoi. Pink might be able to find a route that gets the kill here, BCH.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of meters still available. Deciding just to spend all of Ahri's meter instead of tag launching into the Akali. Don't really disagree. It can be kind of hard for Ekko to get in against Ahri, but as I say it, my commentator's curse is as powerful as ever today. And now Lucien's in a pretty good spot with the first ever useful Illaoi super assist. You never see that happen.
Sometimes if you get in the right position, it can work out. We do have the hit onto this Akali, and Lucien is just going to go for the chip damage, try to get as much damage onto Illaoi as possible. Tekko's come through, catching the evasion attempt. Pink will drop the break. So honestly, even if Lucien loses this round, which he doesn't, the Ekko 1v2 comeback, put respect. Yo, this man is always messing with teams. Ekko's always there. This is his character.
They just love the Ekko. Like, I think that one thing that they've said is, like, I'll just play any team, whichever one is the best for Ekko. Like, it's just, it's good, and, you know, making it work, using that charge clone to dodge out the 2H, and now, Pink setting up the Arioki that we've seen a million times. Gotta figure out our way through this. In the end, Lucien finding the way out.
All right. Like we saw earlier with Danny, I mean, the amount of pressure that you can get on block when you have Illaoi on the squad is almost insurmountable, it feels like. We parry, but we try to get aggressive, and here we go. It's Pink's turn now. We got the Akali mid-screen loops.
Having little re-jumps over and over again. Just doing into another tag launcher, just setting up the Ahri once more. The stalking darts are so good. Like, even if you parry it out, you still gotta deal with the mix after, and Lucien to try and parry 1 too many times. finding the way out, but now Pink not able to get anything started here.
All right, and again, going for this roll charge Oki into the jump time while trying to catch himself. Pink is going to handshake tag both sides, making great use of that mechanic. Pink, incredibly low life of both characters. Double jumps away and even takes the throw. These two have such good awareness of the situation. Oh, we're trying to get in there. It's Ahri with the backup on Akali that catches the Illaoi out. And with this amount of meter, I think you could kill Illaoi here if you don't drop the combo.
I think that maybe hitting the tentacle kind of messed up like the hit stop of that, but Lucian's taking none of it. Lucian doesn't care what's happening. They're hitting special 1 and they're hitting special 2 at the same time. And that's super able to take it out. And now Pink's down to just the Akali.
It could be a hard sort of situation to overcome. 2H comes through. Push blocking as well. Stagger. Yeah, the double jump again, but this time Lucien is able to run up and get that air throw just a little bit later than we tried on the first attempt. So that is game 1 over to Lucien. Pink putting up a decent fight, but I feel like Lucian's clutch factor, another South Florida representative, just a little too good.
Yeah, I mean, it can be hard, right? Like, especially when you're two, like, low health characters like Pink was that entire last round, rather. It's difficult to find your way out, especially into a team as solid as the Ekko allowed. Now just running into a time winder, but then jump over J2H doesn't confirm into a combo.
Good time to push block as well to deal with the high-low mix-up. Oh, and a well-timed break to force Pink's Akali into the corner. We're trying to set up great evasion, and we get the full confirm as well. Pink's defense rewarded with a chance to get a combo onto Ekko. And actually, yeah, tag launcher this time. We get the kill with another super follow-up.
Yeah, I mean, just keep it simple. Just do 2 supers. That's all you need sometimes. And I mean, the Illaoi from Lucien is the newer of these 2 characters, so trying to find a way to make this full comeback could be a little bit difficult, and Pink is making it even harder. It's going to put you in the corner once more against this Ahri.
Block against the overhead. We had this super assist from Ekko coming in as well. We're just going to reset as well as we go to the other side. Pink should be able to take out this Illaoi as well with the Ahri. Depends on how do you want to end the combo. A tag launcher, just a simple little second super follow-up. Not even needed. The limit strike is enough.
Yeah, I mean, why do many move when one move fit? You could just do super if you wanted to, but in the end, didn't need to use the extra meter, didn't need to swag out. Lucien in the corner, you got the tentacle there, and the parry on the Akali. Able to find him, but again, that's the second time that this has happened. The tentacle just is not able to confirm after.
All right, break comes through. Pink tries the jump. I think we saw an air throw attempt, and Lucien comes up with the JM. Get the counter hit. Limit strike, frame kill as well, and that's it, right? Like, this is Lucian's way of setting up so that Ekko is able to have access to the old-style Tangled Timeline Oki, where you're looking at the opponent's wake-up with a lot more, like, advantage than we've been largely forced to deal with off some of the more common enders. 6M will catch, 3M rather, excuse me. It's Dragon Ball Fighter 6M. Can't take me out of that game. Lucien should have a kill, drop the level 1 with Illaoi.
Yeah, I mean, any other character might have lived there, but 900 health Akali, you're dead every time, right? Like, we got to figure out a way. I mean, Pink, I think if I'm Pink, I just want to hit a single limit strike here, and then I'm done, right? I don't think you think that we're going to win the round, and just like that, we're not. Just had to try and build as much break as we could, but in the end, I mean, Lucien just keeping it down, holding everything down in the neutral. It's really hard for Pink to get in.
Oh, I mean, as you say it, we see yet another great example of it. Lucien using the handshake tags to navigate that neutral situation, anti-airing with the Illaoi, and now you catch Pink on the wake-up. I think you're about to build break on Pink's side, but Lucien goes for the double tentacle combo. There it is. We're going to keep the team together in this 2v2 situation. If Lucien wins this round, the set is over, and Pink will have to fight in loser side if they want to continue in top 48. But Lucien, love to get the winner side. We stagger, we go for the throw. No, excuse me, I misread the super. There's the shuriken, we got smoked out. Time winder, no confirm, but here it is, the 5M leading the full combo.
I mean, wasn't able to get anything off that time winder, but now, I mean, Pink just following with the JM, keep the combo nice and simple, taking corner to corner. And I think you're able to set up the smoke and get the assisted Oki here as well. This could be rough.
Nice high-low mix, but again, using that push block to deal with it. But now you're basically saving Ekko's life at the cost of some of Illaoi's. Doesn't matter when you have the perfectly timed parry. And then get the full follow-up and the kill. Pink in a 1v2. Winner side life on the line here. And Lucien on the verge of taking a head-to-head lead in set count.
Oh my god, hits the happy birthday with the kunai, but Lucien bending that break, getting out of there. And Pink is very, very close to the Fury. This is comebackable. This is one hit on both characters and an air throw from Lucien. Just too far. You can't be doing that.
Yep. Trying to end it stylishly. Pink does get the full pickup. Is about to build that level 3 with Akali. So on the next combo, depending on the starter, you could potentially kill. We're just respecting the fact that Lucien's running us down. We get the full snatch and the pickup with the Ahri assist. Excellent neutral from Pink. Gonna need the full combo to level 3. Ooh, this is gonna be close.
I'm worried. Might have been able to use some sort of Fury extension there to finish it off, but in the end, we don't even need it. The level 3 does the perfect amount of health to keep Pink in this, keep it going, and tie this up. This is cinema. This is what we wanted. This is not grand finals at home. This is the grand finals that we wanted the whole time.
Yes, indeed, but unfortunately, it is still only a first of 2 set, so the winner will be decided in this game.
I'm curious. I think that the Pink has been making a lot of good adaptations, you know, trying to figure out their way through this Illaoi, like setting up tentacles, neutral situations. And in the end, just the fireball tag out. If we get Akali a full combo.
All right. We got through a really good start. Gonna finish this with Ahri. Limit strike as well to build up a little bit more meter. We had a simple stagger pressure. There it is. The push block from Lucien. Kind of resetting the neutral, basically. Oh, and we get caught, actually. This will be a full confirm for Pink as long as we got these on deck. Ah, there it is.
I think they're trying to go for that like kunai extension, but that is a hard combo to get sometimes. Pink, it doesn't matter how hard the Akali combos are. This Ahri combo, you know, it's not that bad. And we're able to just go into the super, keep it simple. And now Lucien has to figure out a way to make a combo here with this Illaoi.
What can Lucien do here? We've seen the comeback with Ekko. Do you also have that sauce on Illaoi? Again, the push block coming through.
Now the stagger pressure gets a counter hit, but we just weren't quite ready to confirm. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah, we tried to go for that Fury comeback yet again, but instead Pink gonna get the full combo in the pickup. The Super Spirit Rush closes it out, and now Pink is at set point. Lucien with no brink in that gauge to use to stabilize in case we lose the round start.
Gotta see, Lucien is definitely capable of building back a versus run, but if you're gonna eat a full Ahri, like Ahri Akali combo here, I mean half health off the Illaoi instantly, and now you have assisted Oki as well, and the crossover. It's just disaster.
There we go, Pink getting the Akali corner sauce down, extending into the Shuriken. We have smoke as well. And it's a double super is what I would have said. This does mean that Pink will break just to make sure that Lucien's Illaoi doesn't have a chance to escape. Really charging that down S2. Lucien has now stabilized, but still Illaoi, worse for wear. You gotta be careful with the assist calls unless you lose her from a scramble.
Super spooky. It's a hit with the tentacle, but just is not fast enough with the Ekko. Now we're setting up throw in the air. Timewinder though isn't able to confirm as long as we wanted it to. Now the Ahri jump in gets you. Break finally coming up for Lucien. This is rough still. 1 HP on this Illaoi. We gotta figure out a way.
And we're trying to disengage. Beautiful retreating guard to escape the rest of Ahri's S2, so that you're then in the position to anti-air the approaching Akali. And for that play, Akali dies. Ahri now in a 1v1, but still Pink with the life lead.
Has the life lead, it's kind of close to first. This is still going to be really close to killing. Not quite able to extend it with any supers, but the throw. We're doing a little bit of saucy hard tag stuff, but we're just going to finish it off with a level 3 CD. Now we're down to final game, final round between these two players.
More and more looking like Evo Grand Finals at Evo Grand Finals instead of at home. The longer this set goes on, Lucien again at a break deficit, but we'll be able to see the mechanic in time before the round is over. Pink parries that Illaoi back assist. It's one of the slower assists that controls that space, and because it's a physical strike, you do get that shockwave that basically gives you the advantage. So Lucien, though, undeterred, able to get back in on Pink, who is tapping that assist button, waiting for the assist to come online. Now you're forced to block all this. You defend perfectly. You reward a happy birthday on Lucien's team. How much damage can Pink get?
I'm so surprised that there was even like an opportunity to mash there. But Pink was just so ready, and unfortunately a combo drop ends the happy birthday early. Forced to use the burst. They're able to just, you know, keep the pressure going with that super, but now Lucien finds the hit.
We get the side swap as well, thanks to the Illaoi tentacle, making it a little simpler. We stagger, able to bait out the push block. Things are getting a little dicey here. Overhead blocked yet again, and this time you see that Lucien backs off, knowing that, okay, Pink, you passed the knowledge check previously where you knew I wasn't blessed when you blocked my last Ekko overhead, so we just completely disengaged. But Pink still able to find the next hit. Both sides don't have a lot of break to their name, and so Lucien going down to this Illaoi might not have a chance to actually pop Fury, depending on how the rest of this round goes. Pink suffocating with his fast Illaoi, rather the Akali.
It can be rough. Illaoi is not really very, oh my god, the level 3. I was gonna say, Illaoi is not that, like, you don't have that much access to getting limit strikes. So building up that Fury once again is gonna be hard, but even though you did have to use that level 3, you still got 3 Ekko super assists. We got a lot of damage here.
Yes, we do, and now Pink once again gets the starter, has a level 3 on deck. Lucien, because of that level 3 we spent on defense to kill Ahri, does not have access to parry on the next situation, if there even is one. Pink drops the level 3.
This is so much damage. The Ahri super assist makes it so that we live with just a pixel and we're just mashing Fury.
Now you cannot afford to have any situation where you get killed by Chip, so Lucien tries to get in there, but that counter hit extends the hit stun and gets Pink the opportunity to take the set 2-1. Oh, still look very good, but you know, there's some swag to be had. People like find that identity by digging deeper into the colors themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the cosmetics that are in this game are really, really cool, but I'm excited to see what this Caitlyn Ahri team can do. I feel like I have not seen this specific setup before, and I'm curious to see if this Vi Ekko is able to get in on all that. But, I mean, psixou is off to a great start.
Yes, indeed. And of course, we have Shiftedfn pulling up as well. These two have a little bit of history. They played 4 other times in total across their careers. This is their second encounter in TNS, and it's another dead even head-to-head record. So whoever wins this kind of breaks the tie and takes a temporary lead.
Shifted finally getting off to a good start here with all of these traps on the ground. Got 3 in a row, and we're able to get a limit strike with the Ahri after. You roll out, you get thrown, but you're still dying for it.
All right, 6-0 now. Down to this Ekko. Shifted. Gets anti-aired, though, as 6-0 is able to run up with that fast Ekko. He's going to get the knockdown as well. Sets up the Oki. Baits the get-up parry as well. Just beautiful patience there. Probably looking for a get-up attack as well, and unfortunately when you do parry, sometimes the same options that beat get-up attack will also beat parry, especially when you just block and wait. Oh, but the low comes through. So 6-0 now. They have to be thinking about that Fury that's slowly building up. Do they want to spend it this round to try and make this comeback happen?
Both these characters from Shifted are pretty low, and yeah, we're just going to pop it. We're going to try and run in, but the Aegis Reflector trying to say no to all that, and we just jump right into it.
The rock comes through, snipes and kills the Ahri, so 6-0 is taking down one of those characters. Can you get in on this Caitlyn? We safe jump in, and now Shifted also drops the break as well. Oh, the cross-up comes through this time.
2 J2Hs in a row, that was just too much for Shifted. Just goes for 1 throw, too many. And in the end, I mean, the Fury pop comeback was worth it. It'll work out here for 6-0. Now both players pretty much 0 bursts on both sides. You gotta imagine this kind of benefits 6-0 here.
Looking for the next opportunity. Handshake tag. Go right back. I mean, even that simple interaction, right? Demonstrating the potency of Freestyle, where it's just like you're able to scat out neutral and say, you know what, this didn't work out. Let's go back. Let's go back.
I mean, just giving yourself the option to just say, I'm out of there, right? Like, it's, like you were saying, it's so good. Just being able to disengage is so powerful, and just right off the bat, though, psixou hitting that overhead. This is so much damage off just the slightest of makes sense.
All right. Full electrics on deck as well. psixou having that execution, taking full control. This battle of the South American competitors. psixou gets next hit as well with that Ekko assist. Goes into the super shifted. He's gonna have Fury available, but just as you can pop it, just as you're thinking about it, psixou drops the next super, secures the round. It goes up 1-0.
I mean, just too little, too late. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! I don't like that avatar.
You haven't. First time.
I feel like I've seen this before, but every time I get scared. Like, I just don't know what's happening. It's like a cryptid on my screen. I just don't know what to do. I mean, but psixou unfortunately wasn't quite able to confirm, but now keeping it going here, not using the assist quite well enough, but still able to find another opening at the overhead from Ekko. Has been putting in so much work.
All right. psixou put down in the corner, gets caught low actually. We look for that break, but psixou knows what's break safe and what isn't, so patiently waited out for that one, and because of that, Shifted gives up the full combo, gets snatched and he aired in the scramble, and so psixou takes the first character despite Shifted's strong start.
I mean, Shifted had a really good situation to get like the round in order, but just like that, keeping it going, keeping the super, and just the turnaround there. I feel like so many of those scrambly anti-airs, like you were talking about, just kind of spelled doom here for Shifted.
Yeah. Get a bunch of different letters in your alphabet out right now. You can't be spelling that word. You gotta find a way to spell victory. And psixou, I mean, they spelling it out all right with this 2x KO round start. Happy birthday doing massive amounts of damage to the Shifted team, even though they're able to bait the wake up. And psixou just seems to have the download on a Shifted right here for us on TNS.
Oh my God, just the walk up right after, and now another mash. Just the scrambles have been going the way of psixou every single time here. And I mean, Shifted, you got so much health to get through. You got no Fury break to save you, and you get an opening, but still, this is going to be so hard.
Great to get up attack, force the breakout though. Well, at least they made psixou spend it. psixou could have held on to it, but chose to make sure that Shifted didn't get any sort of momentum at all, especially against like Ahri, because if she ends her combo with limit strikes, she's building more of that break gauge to get faster access to Fury, but even so, it doesn't matter. We're still going to be able to get the finish right here.
Now you're down to 1 HP, and a throw's going to finish it off, and Ahri Vi is really hard. When she is just sitting in the air throwing fireballs over and over again, really difficult to get your way in. Shifted is just slowly building up that Fury gauge. And psixou just hasn't been able to find the hit yet.
Oh, but there it is. We punish the Spirit Rush. And with that, psixou will take that set 2-0.
Dude, Aatrox in this game would go crazy. The Q is a crazy.
Oh my God.
But now we're getting into the best match of the night so far, hopefully. Rocking all gold on both sides. Oh my God. You see Quainty getting some pressure started, but not able to keep it going. Oh, and we're too close. We're suffering from success.
Yes, and indeed we are. Quainty, though, undeterred. Wakes up with a get-up attack, has the break on standby, though. You know, mitigating the risk-reward. There we go. From the hit, Soul Demon pops their own break, and so now it's all come down to this situation. Oh, the Time Winder sniping the Gale slice in the sky. Here we go. Finally, Soul Demon getting the faintest resemblance of a combo. Well, it's looking louder as we resonate with the knockdown.
And now we set up the assisted ult to get that charge clone, and that's all you can ask for sometimes with Ekko. Just trying to get that all set up, but Quainty's going to be able to deal a lot of damage here and put you in this like two-touch situation that Blitzcrank is so good at setting up. now you gotta guess for your life. And luckily, we are able to guess correctly.
Seeing him the mix with the Tangle Timeline. Double overhead with the fake out. Thanks to that rewind, gets SoulDemon the hit. Blitzcrank still gonna be living, but SoulDemon actually able to get the break regenerated with that limit strike finisher. Quainty goes for a parry, gets caught with the low. A couple stray hits there, but no confirm just yet as Quainty trying to keep the robot alive.
It's not enough. It's not enough here. Robot dies and Yasuo soon to follow, and we are just gonna save that Fury for the next round. And I mean, it's a good start here for SoulDemon, right? Like using that install during the RES2 is something that I pretty much only see SoulDemon use, but it works pretty much every time. And Quainty has to figure out a way to navigate neutral.
You figure out the way to get this combo started. SoulDemon is going to take all this damage as well. He's over the air reset, but SoulDemon knows. Didn't attack up. All right, we're going to create the Lariat mix-ups here. Oh my god, diabolical. Left, right, high, low, the mental stack. Impossibly high. Quainty does get opened up. SoulDemon now has the corner. Goes for their own reset here as both sides are trying to integrate that into these Okazemi options.
I mean, it can be, it's really, really strong, right? Like, you just try and make it so that you cover as many options as humanly possible. I mean, Quainty goes for a little bit of an ambitious parry there, but still, SoulDemon finds the way in.
There's that Wrecking Ball neutral that you mentioned, but we just dash up with the screen lock that the Blitzcrank Wrecking Ball gave us, preventing SoulDemon from getting away anymore. That's a dead Ekko. Ahri gets anti-aired. Get-up attack is going to stop the aggression. We're just trying to control the space right now. Both sides dashing at each other. The stagger opens up Quainty, who tried to challenge. And now SoulDemon. How do you want to end this combo? A simple knockdown? Do you want to drop a super? There's a level 1. The extra damage. And there should be a limit strike finisher.
I mean, deciding not to use that level 3 from Ekko to keep it going, but I mean, if Ekko's dead, level 3 doesn't even exist. I'm stupid. I didn't see the Ekko die. And now, just the spam little 5 Ls. And we're just throw looping. We're playing Street Fighter 6. We do one more, and we take the first game.
Back-to-back throwing. The grappler character. That's some evil play. That's some like, don't you wish you were me? Kind of option flexing right there, but Quainty gonna be flexing the first opening hit. We're able to generate break. Push block comes through, and there we go. We've seen Quainty try to go for those parries, so much so that seems to have broken my stream here. Hopefully, it's something that I can recover from very quickly. I'm gonna refresh the stream. Okay, I'm back, chat. If y'all haven't, refresh yourselves.
Oh, I'm done. I can't see nothing. The lights are off.
I got you. Lights are off. If you hit the refresh, it'll be there. We see that Quainty has already spent the break, controlling neutral with that Wrecking Ball. SoulDemon still with that break. This time Quainty waiting out all these options. Bring him down. Okay, might have just been an issue for us on the production side of things. If y'all are seeing everything still, that's awesome and great. I love that for you. But I don't love this for Quainty, who gets sniped yet again as SoulDemon, trying to make this not only a 2-0 in the bracket, but a 2-0 in the head-to-head count.
I mean, just keeping it going, using the super, finishing off the character, and now Blitzcrank is just one or two good touches away from dying here. And now, I mean, that might be it. We have the tag launch available. We can go back into the Ekko for the level 3 actually this time. But no, we just decided to keep it going with Ahri. And she does so much damage. Every time I just get surprised. I'm like, oh, surely that they don't die. And then Ahri does like 17 orb supers, and then they blow up into a million pieces. Blood and guts everywhere. Oh my god, I just get surprised.
All right, the break comes out from Soul. We 2H the Ekko, Helm Splitter, but we parry the follow-up from Yasuo. And SoulDemon just making moves with this Ahri, taking Quainty right into this corner. This is top 48. Winner would advance to the second round of top 48 to have another chance to get into top 8. Oh my gosh, the mix-up connects yet again as Quainty should be looking to use the Blitzcrank into 1v2 to try and make this comeback and stay alive.
And the one benefit is that you do build a good amount of burst here. Like, you're one hit away pretty much from getting it on Blitzcrank, but I mean, you're still Blitzcrank solo, and that take confirm not working out is not what you want to see. This is difficult, and this is going to be even more. But now, I mean, we're getting some free damage on Ekko. We're getting some steam charged up. Like, this might be doable.
All right, we popped the Fury very early as well before Soul can even get any kind of hit that close range. We get the jump in, try to chase down the Ahri, but look at mashing the tag button so that as soon as there is a gap in that pressure, instead of Blitzcrank being on the Ahri, where he has a frame advantage, it's on the Ekko, who has much more time to act first. It's gonna be the full combo launch. You got the level 3 on deck. This is it, sayonara.
I mean, just say goodbye to your winner's side of life here. The Ahri super should be enough to finish it off. Like, even though your Blitzcrank with a lot of health, even though you got Fury, I'm wrong. I've lied a time.
How we were wrong?
Apparently,
How we
I'm
were
never
wrong?
gonna stop. And,
But I mean,
we get a command
this
grab.
is the impossible comeback though, right? Like, you block anything you lose. There's
I got so scared. That happened last week where like a Blitzcrank lived with 1 health and then made the impossible comeback. He might just get punched.
Oh, and damn, man, like, okay, I shouted out like the earlier Forsaken Yasuo, and we got to see the Spring Blossom Yasuo, but now you pulling up with this hokey ass, elven looking ass. Hey, that's your thing, sure.
This is the I spent $0 on this game thing. Like I bought the battle pass 1 time and then I was like, I'm good. Find me. But I mean, hayatei making it work, getting off to a great start here. And Galladiated no burst, half health on both characters. Like, this is kind of rough.
Oh, we chased the backdash as well. I think Galladiated was trying to go for that retreating guard to create some space, but the stack is from hayatei. Able to leave a gap, call it out, get the punish. It's going to be the level 3 here as well, taking out Braum. hayatei off to a strong start. How long can it last?
I mean, we've seen this a couple times, right? Like, people starting to go against fate, but in the end, like, the commentator's curse is the strongest thing on the planet. And I mean, I hope for hayatei's sake that they are able to switch it up here, but you have to see the stagger pressure into a throw. We're getting it started, but this is still kind of a scary situation here.
Okay, but hayatei with the jump out. We go for the side swap of the Rekka series. Raw tags into the Ahri, that way you're able to OTG with this super, get the corner as well. And after this one, we're gonna drop the second follow-up super as well to get the kill. hayatei taking round 1 on Galladiated. It's looking pretty strong for him right now.
Yeah, I mean, showing off that, like, the reason why so many people are getting off of double, right? Like, why would you use a fuse that takes away handshake tag when you can play Ahri and you just automatically get to double down yourself every single time? I mean, hayatei, though, keeping it going, but Gladiator trying to take back some momentum with a good attack.
Yeah, but now you're in a tricky situation. However, it looks much more simpler when you just can be correct about the command throw, but Galladiated taking things up a notch by scooping Yasuo out of that air gale slash, dropping it with the double down, and now you got all this damage. You got Braum with Unbreakable. hayatei just regenerated that bar, so parry is an option. We're gonna set up the tornado, and we get the full pickup and confirm as well, stalling with that Ahri in the skies.
It can be so hard for these like 5 Braum teams, and just the boomerang always comes back here for hayatei. Just able to find you out, but I mean, Gladiated is just running up, getting involved.
Really good. That's the second time hayatei too far away with that Yasuo to confirm from the Steel Tempest special move. Had to go for that super. We reset into the throw. Galladiated will take the kill. Still anyone's round at the moment, but hayatei definitely with the lead at the moment.
I mean, you have the lead and you have like the character matchup lead as well, and the super assist from Yasuo. Able to finish it off. It doesn't matter if Ahri can't combo off her throw, her just can. And I mean, hayatei kind of schmoving, kind of doing some new stuff that we haven't really seen before, and getting off to a good lead here.
Yeah, that's the first game hayatei has ever been able to take off Galladiated in bracket. So even though that you got your commentator's curse technique with that domain expansion going, I think hayatei's learned maybe a little bit of a wicker basket defense. But as I say that, perhaps we're just taking things to the next level here. We forced the break out of hayatei to keep the Yasuo alive anyway. And here we go. Drop him.
Instantly just go into the punch, super bionic arm. And I mean, Galladiated was listening into the stream, and they're just trying to prove us wrong right now. They just want absolutely none of this. And the armor Braum makes it so that you're gonna eat so much damage here. This, honestly, you might be dead. I could see this killing.
Oh yeah, with double down.
Oh my, yeah, with 2 bars a meter, anything's possible. Like you could. I think that most world issues could be solved by Vi and Braum with 2 little ones in the bottom corner of the screen. Like it just, you have so many options of routes that you're able to do. Now, I mean, again, a good start here for Galladiated, forcing the burst out from hayatei. But now you gotta deal with this Ahri.
Galladiated, playing like a player possessed right now. Took that first loss personally, it seems. hayatei passes the knowledge check, just falls to the ground instead of air teching. Oh, and we go for a bit of a scramble situation. We get the full pickup as well, thanks to that command dash from Yasuo. Okay, knockdown, call the Ahri, set up the nado for the Okizemi, and we catch him with the overhead. So we get the mix-up in play. The cost of 1 handshake tag, so the assist cooldown is only going to be 4 seconds instead of the extended 6-second timer. And now how do you want to end this combo? Tag launcher Yasuo?
And you do have the option to kill here, right? But deciding instead to go for a reset, and the cross-up gets it, finishes off the character. And now Vi with Fury. This is, you could die. You could die in 1 hit here.
Possibly so, yeah, but again, because now Galladiated doesn't have that Braum active anymore, there is no more super into super cancel, so damage is a little bit nerfed, but you still have that level 3 to worry about. Disengaging, but you swung into the unbreakable wall. Here we go, though. Now that Braum is out of the picture for another 2 seconds. hayatei's trying to get in there. We go for the jump shimmy. We deal with the super assist call. Calling Yasuo, charge the heavy, going for all sorts of layers, and the low comes through. We've been showing high so many times. I appreciate us busting out the low for the 1 time.
Oh my god, gets the anti-air twice in a row, and now you're at 1 HP, and we're just slamming the ground, CD. We're just finishing it off. Doesn't matter if you block, that last hit was gonna chip out. And now Galladiated finds a throw, finds a level 3 to follow it, and that is gonna be the game and tying it up here for Galladiated.
All right, Galladiated showing not only can they win when they have the huge snowball going their way, but also able to stabilize and make the comeback when it's required. And now it is going down to a final game 3 situation between these two. Winner will advance to take on Mr. Choopy for a chance to get into the winner's side of top 8.
Oh my god, and once again, after a great start here for Galladiated, puts you in the corner and is able to finish off this character most likely. Double downs, got your back, but we don't even need it. Just use the 1 super, and it was a happy birthday, so now Ahri is also down to half HP. This is looking real rough.
It is looking rough, and I think if you're hayatei, you're namely trying to stabilize this situation so that the next round could go better for you, right? Trying to get as many hits as you can, ending them with limit strikes so that you can generate more of that break gauge. But honestly, with how things are going right now, you're going to be able to get the kill onto this Vi with a cheeky little reset. Unfortunately, the combo drop, Galladiated not quite ready for it. So now hayatei might be looking to try and get the win right here. And Galladiated's going to pop the Fury, so resource advantage for hayatei in the next round. They'll be swinging their favor, but the super comes through. Yeah, you don't throw fireballs at me. Oh, but we jump in!
Oh my god, finds the hit. Fury's ticking down. Now, I mean, you're able to wait out all this. Chip is going to be a lot harder to achieve here for Galladiated. And we get the limit strike here as well, building up Fury of our own. And the overhead, oh my god, we just finish it off. What a comeback.
Yo, hayatei also cooking right here, wants to get their first tournament win over Galladiated. Can you find it here? It's a happy birthday. Things get a little tricky, but we do get the reset and the full confirm with Vi after the handshake tag.
Having great start here, finally, just turning it around, and you have to, like you said, that could be dead. Could we do the Mickey super, get a follow-up right after? And we're just finishing it off. Double super here. Again, why pick double down? You can just do double down with every other fuse.
Right, I kind of feel like some of the combo theory for 2xKO has sort of been like, okay, I like double down, but how can I double down without doubling down? And that feel like where you kind of look at where characters can just do multiple supers inherently in their own combo, and it kind of just begs the question, well then why do I need to access this fuse when I can have access to mix-ups or pressure sequences just like this with a double handshake tag? Galladiated with a clutch parry though to get himself out of the situation, but the Ahri cross-ups yet again working out splendidly well for hayatei. The Yasuo assist interrupting Braum. We handshake tag back. The Ahri S2 comes through. Get up attack with the dash cancel to keep things going. 2H in the assist. We cancel into the stance heavy. Run up command throw. Not going to be a kill just yet, but still. Galladiated trying to stay alive.
Oh my god, and we have the rock to follow this up. Are you able to get a full combo here? Not quite, and just like that, hayatei breaking the curse, changing history.
You know what's crazy too? Hikari's profile pictures on Star GG. He used to have the Sukuna one, and now he's on that Jujutsu Kaisen Modelo Yuji. Man, just following the dismantled goat. That's what he does to you in game. Crazy enough, this is the first time these two players have faced off each other in a bracket. So, uncharted territory. We'll see if NecroUndine is up to the task. Tell Akari, you're lucky you didn't run into me at Evil Japan.
I mean, the only thing stopping NecroUndine from taking it over Hikari maybe might have been visa issues, right? Like, not able to get that passport sorted out. But, I mean, Hikari, you gotta deal with this. The rollout just was not the right option.
Yep, okay, we're trying to snipe, but the kunai comes down, catching this Teemo. Ekko pops the break a little later in the combo. Right now,
just trying to
in play.
And it can be hard, right? Because Akali does have access to that double jump, so you gotta wait till both of those are gone to break fully safely. But Hikari getting it started here and using the assist to keep it going. We might even be able to kill here.
Possibly so. We're gonna get the knockdown. Oh, but the tag launcher actually drops from Hikari. He goes for the throw, and the panic Necro able to side swap out with the air dash, and instead of the B Ahri going down, it looks like the frame perfect Ahri is gonna live.
Yeah, I mean, just turning it around. And now Akali's got to figure out our way through here. We do have 3 meters bar. We do have the super assist from the Ahri as well. And I mean, Ahri in the backline for Necro, it's hurting, right? Like, we were able to snipe it out with that shuriken. We got to figure out a way through here. And the charge kunai from Hikari, just you're able to combo off it. You're able to get all this going. And I mean, it's looking pretty even right now.
Indeed, Hikari more than happy to just wait and look at this. I mean, that insane ground movement that Akali has, you know, going for the best backdash in the game into the fastest forward run into the game, just playing full screen footsies. I mean, this is like Akari's element, you know, he's low-key pressing things like Vegito 5M, Gogeta Blue 2M, not with range of the buttons, but by the speed of Akali herself. That being said, Necro does get the pickup with Teemo here. We're gonna get some shroom loops for breakfast. Hold this.
Oh my god, and look at the time, CD. We gotta worry about the chip out coming through here. I mean, Necro, just use super, just get out of there.
Oh, Hikari didn't want to give it up, went for the fury in that situation, and Necro just said, I'm winning, I don't need to hit you, I'm running out the clock.
I mean, yeah, just disaster there for Hikari, right? Like, was in a losing position, but now you set yourself up to also be losing here in this next round here, and potentially even lose the game, but, I mean, this team is so adept at building back up that burst. Oh my god, the team was too short for the mix-up, though.
No. Yeah, not able to confirm from that hit, right? You need... I have to think, too, because, you know, NecroUndine is playing the Ahri Teemo team, right? It's what Inzem and Sonic Fox, which are training partners to Hikari, what the team that they're constantly playing. So Hikari has tons of experience against this team, but you gotta be questioning if Hikari is, like, on the lookout for what Inzem and Sonic Fox do with the team and how to adjust to how Necro pilots that particular shell. Oh, the parry's gonna whiff wide, costing Necro that last bit of bar they had on Ahri. No more parries in the tank. We create the mix-up, push block at the right time to deal with the high-low. We whiff, punish that Spirit Rush with the 2H. NecroUndine able to escape, runs the Oki mid-screen just to get parried.
Oh my god, dude. Hikari did the James 06 right there, the down forward Spirit Rush, but it just didn't quite work out. And in the end, though, able to recover, able to get that parry. Now, Necro is the one that had to use the Fury, and it might all go to waste here. Able to lead this potentially into a tag launch, into a level 3 here from Akali. You're dead.
Yeah, just goes with the Shuriken level 1 as well, into the level 2. But again, we've seen other players drop that particular extension this time around, and you might want to be thinking of Hikari should have just maybe kept things a little simpler and more cinematic by going for that level 3, because now NecroUndine is going to get a lot of damage, but you're also going to be trying to prioritize getting those limit strike finishers because NecroUndine playing for that comeback first, but if you're able to do that comeback while also generating resources for the next round, you're in a much better position. Hikari's defense, though, immaculate, dealing with the high-low 50-50, spotting the parry at the right moment, secures that second round as we go into final round situation. Full break for Hikari. NecroUndine, not even to the R in the word.
I mean, you got a lot of distance that you got to make up here. That charge kunai is so powerful. Using the charge as well on the S2 to get the side swap. These kunai, I mean, I think that of all the Akalis in the world, like Hikari has got to be the best at using kunai, just in general.
All right, look at that. Explosive round. Hikari just needed a round of data. Seems like dash under the RA assist, but now you're caught here. That was ambiguous as hell. But then able to stabilize with the Freestyle handshake. Again, another reason why Freestyle is so good, right? Like, you got to think. Hikari had that first mix-up, didn't quite go so well. Immediately goes for a throw with Ahri, which you couldn't have followed up, but then you just handshake tag to the Akali, and then you got a full pickup.
Teemo just did not need to worry about any of that. But unfortunately, now Hikari kind of messing up his own combo. Wanted to make it so that the assist was on screen for that burst, but you're kind of paying for it here. The James of 6 works out this time. Oh no!
Yeah, even though we had the Fury on our side, Hikari was outside of its range to actually be affected. Cleans that up, takes game 1. That's your EVO Japan champion right there, NecroUndine. Let's start off with the Teemo here.
I mean, we saw definitely flashes of greatness there from NecroUndine. That first round looked so good, but like you were saying, Hikari is just so good at getting that download and not letting you, like, just actually get any more momentum after that first time. It's going to be hard. We got to see if we're able to make it work, and that Teemo dart assist is the way to start it. Just full screen converting.
Handshake tag back in the Teemo. We're going to set up a shroom. Take a limit strike finisher and then use S2 super for the Oki. We roll punish with the throw, but I mean, NecroUndine getting all these hits but not able to finish the confirms, and I mean, you can't be doing that against a player of Hikari's caliber. You give him an inch, he takes the whole continent.
And now we're seeing that just come into play. No assist on deck, but still we're able to set up the smoke, find the roll, and it just places you in the perfect position to keep that combo going here as Akali. Now, I mean, NecroUndine just falling with the pizza cutter, getting this started, building up those badges, and Hikari's just taking it, just deciding not to use any sort of break. He might pay.
Oh, we go for the level 3 on Wake Up, but we're able to block it. And Hikari still holding on to that break until the very tip-top of that combo. And a handshake tag over to Beekeeper Ahri. Oh, not quite able to find anything there, 2H, but no cancel follow-up as Hikari just gets a free punish. NecroUndine now in the 1v2, but I mean, both Hikari characters are one touch apiece, but somehow it feels like NecroUndine is at the disadvantage here.
I mean, it's so spooky. We got Fury on NecroUndine, but it seems like we might just be saving it. No, we're giving it one last hurrah here. Might just be waiting for that Teemo super assist. There it is. Just trying to run in, maybe get a chip kill here with the Fury, but the air fireballs are putting in so much work.
God.
In the end, just the run up heavy. Hikari finds it.
After all that retreating and getting sniped once, twice by those aerial spirit fires, Hikari just suddenly switches gears, goes in, and he has a full pickup for it. I mean, how does he do it? It's both with this Ahri that he's been practicing for months now, and this Akali, which, you know, newest edition character. I mean, kind of crazy. Within her first month of existing and her first iteration into SKO, she's an EVO champion character.
I mean, she's just so sick. Like, in both League of Legends and in Heat. Like, I cannot blame people for wanting to play this character as much as humanly possible. And just like that, we're getting the happy birthday started. We're doing a nice and simple B&B and just trying to extract as much damage as physically possible. Go right into a level 3 deal. Just try and kill Teemo. And I think that Ahri might be dead here as well.
We drop it. Ahri does fall. The Teemo in the back pocket will now come up, losing roughly half of his life. So NecroUndine has a lot cut out from. Nah, Ahri, nah, you can't. 2H right there. That's insane. You nutty for it.
And yeah, I appreciate the awareness to just instantly 2H the roll. Just sees Teemo, his tiny little feet just slightly leave the ground and is just instantly ready to make it happen. And now, I mean, this Oki from Teemo is very, very strong. Hikari's able to jump out, but finding a hit with the kunai as well, this might be it.
Yeah, I think Akali might give us a double level 3 finisher here. Akali takes down Ahri. Ahri wraps up the Teemo, and Hikari stands tall in the top 8 winners side over Necro.
Man, I believed that first round, but Hikari just took it all the way. Just we're getting into our next match. Bleed top 4 at Evo Japan going up against Stray Erin with this Ahri vibe.
All right. And of course, no stranger to these brackets here. I believe she's encountered Bleed times before, both of them at different TNS brackets, and Bleed has taken both of those sets without dropping a game, so yet another underdog story taking place on screen tonight for us. But Bleed starting off very strong, put this Vi into a knockdown in the corner.
Great start here, using the tentacle to keep it going, and we have the hard tag combo flagging up. Now just the raw roll through, not quite able to convert. Bleed a little bit of spaghetti on the screen, but in the end, able to find the 2H, send you into the tentacle. Now this install Oki is going to be pretty strong.
Kind of seeing the new iteration of it, where you do the install first, and then you throw the Time Winder, and then you can cancel out that Time Winder roll and do various things to make sure that you're blocking get up attack and whatnot. And honestly, I think some people need to be more willing at times against that particular setup to try and roll forward, to add that to the mental stack. Because, you know, it's not a guarantee I follow all of your tech options. People just are, I feel like they're kind of used to having to respect that. It's like, I can't roll, Ekko's always going to throw me. Not necessarily. He has to make some call-outs for that option, so it might be worth going for once here or there. But of course, if you do it too much, Bleed can call it out, especially a player of this caliber. So. Now watch as the next time Erin tries to roll out, Bleed calls it out, and I just look up and down there.
I mean, it's entirely possible, right? Like, Bleed has those young man reactions that, like, I would not doubt that that is something that he is capable of doing. I mean, I have a chance to check it out here. Instead, though, we're just going into the Illaoi, into that install. Unfortunately, they're not able to get that OTG hit, and that gives Erin a chance to make it out.
Yeah, but now Erin does a fight back. The full combo. She gets the knockdown. Tags in the Vi, and just keeps it simple and straightforward. But look at this. I mean, right before the charge attack can come through, you go for the throw. Check this next one, though. And look at that. Bleed wanted to make sure that he had complete control of the skies, but Ahri retreated to the ground a little too quickly. So Erin gets the kill onto Illaoi, but this is Bleed we're talking about. It ain't over until you hear victory for your round.
I mean, just like that, off to a great start. I love this conversion as well. Sets up the Time Winder, puts you in the corner, and builds up that more fury with the limit strike. This is good. This is a fantastic position, but the charge heavy off the Rekka forces Bleed to use the burst. I mean, but Erin does have 3 bars of meter on both characters. Any hit's gonna do it.
Ooh, and there we go, right? Using the defensive Vi assist call, one of the best in the game. Just because of the A area of effect that it has. I mean, Bleed would try to take to the skies, and well, Vi doesn't care. Snipes her right there, and there it is, that ambiguous cross-up. Erin takes full control, and despite Bleed's aggressiveness, he's not able to actually find the victory, and now he has a break gauge deficit going into this 3rd round.
And this is all that Erin could have possibly asked for, but Bleed just using the outside of the point move of take a break to get Ekko involved, get everything started, and now install, able to keep the combo going, able to keep the pressure going. And Bleed just masterfully using Ekko as a meat shield.
Yeah, but no, look at this. Somehow Erin actually able to evade those huge Illaoi normals. We don't go for the electric instead. We just take a short reset. Trying to intercept this Ekko on the jump in. Counter is going to catch the follow-up.
The Arius that just goes in the wrong direction. Where are you aiming? And now you're eating so much damage for it. This is just a tragedy. Set up the Oki once more and no rollout. It's just not happening. We're just gonna walk right into Ekko's loving arms as the throw finishes off this character. They set up this overhead setup. Yeah, I mean, it's just there's just too much going on. Ekko's doing the 6-6 to H. Illaoi's sending a bunch of tentacles at you. Like, what do you even do?
Die. Step one, I suppose. Sometimes it feels like it's all you can do. Illaoi being one of like the most consistently powerful champions in 2xKO for quite a while now. He's getting a couple of nerfs here and there, of course, and seemingly new bugs to fix with every other patch, but not too many introduced in this latest one, so I feel like Riot's getting a handle on things, and it's good to see that they've been able to improve the game in so many ways, as they've also been able to just find some various issues across them and find the means to adjust them pretty quickly too. So they've been on top of a lot of things. So, oh, here we go. It is Bleed's turn to get the mix going, but Erin somehow able to get herself out of that corner just to get scooped, but it's just going to be the roll Oki here and get up attack to say, I'm not scared of you.
They were just mashing there, just the 5 Ls over and over from the Ahri. Just able to find their way out of that mix. And now, unfortunately, though, the combo is going to drop off of that air spirit rush. I thought that they had it, but in the end, it's a little bit rough. And now, I mean, this is what we need. We need Vi to be able to get something started here. And we might even be able to get a limit strike here as well.
Yeah, we will. There's that denting blows, or relentless blows. But just like that, Bleed finds the way out, not quite able to get the extension because Vi didn't hit the tentacle, but young man reactions. Look at that, man. I mean, like, I just barely processed the fact that Erin jumped and Bleed was already throwing her down on the floor. That's just foul, man.
It's so hard to beat Bleed. Like, it feels like every single time you try and do something, just instantly able to use like his gamer brain to understand the perfect solution to whatever weird saw contraption you put him in and get out of there. But that's not the right answer here. Stray Erin just willing to get involved, willing to just mash, and now, I mean, the limit strike doesn't quite work out in your favor. It can be kind of hard with the Vi.
Can you make that happen? Overhead goes unchecked. The stagger and a throw. I mean, Bleed stagger pressure, second to none, I fear. Into XKO. Dropping down into the tentacle super. Now we have to defend very carefully against this sequence. But again, I mean, Illaoi's a grappler in the hands of Bleed.
I mean, no matter how good like Ahri instant air dash stuff, Ekko install Oki looks, I feel like one of the scariest things to me is just Bleed running at you with Illaoi and hitting 5L. Like it can be so hard to get through it. But that is the Bleed. I feel like I never see any other player do that with the Illaoi tentacle setup, and then you do the 6-6H with Ekko to put yourself in the air. Like that is one thing that I truly don't think I see any other player do. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see Erin be doing anything else in the winner's bracket here tonight as Bleed finishes it off and moves on into our top 8 here on the winner's side. Just this one's purple, and you can just put purple and purple together and everybody's happy. And there's no reason not to match, I feel like. Like if you're clashing colors, like that's whack. Like you're mixing yourself up at this point.
Oh, the mash.
Some good defense. The mash works out.
Gonna get a side swap here as well. KEYZ taking Hikari's. Akali into the corner. Yo! The handshake tag on Wake Up to scout the get up attack? Okay, KEYZ. Okay.
That was just perfectly timed at the instant run up there. Rolls through, loses to the get up attack, but Hikari just deciding to hold it, waiting it out. This is going to be a lot of damage. This might be a dead arm.
Oh, might being the key word. Hikari trying to get the punish on this break with the Orb of Deception, but not quite able to find it. Things getting a little crazy. As I said before, you can't really give Hikari any opportunities back into the game because he will take it and he will run with it. He's getting a throw to combo now. KEYZ going to be tag launched into the Akali. Limit strike finisher.
I love that. I mean, the super duper late JS2, just getting the maximum amount of damage and getting the maximum amount of plus frames as well. Just a little bit hard to get that time. just like that, just the run up X1 leads to a full combo conversion and a limit strike. And this next hit could possibly kill, but the get up attack just says good off me.
Right, yeah, and now KEYZ having to respect the Orb of Deception. And look at this, Hikari sees the jump cancel, fades right back in with the air throw to catch KEYZ vulnerable. That is impressive decision making. KEYZ doesn't get the turn on offense, trying to keep Hikari locked down. And look at that, the tentacle follow-up actually results in the kill. KEYZ keeping things incredibly competitive here in game one. But ever since that kill combo slipped earlier, things haven't been looking so good. Dude, cancel the backdash into the parry, denying KEYZ the level 3 reversal. Hikari says, let me show you a real cinematic.
Yeah, I mean, just doing immediately a level 3 of his own here. Just not given any room to mess it up. And KEYZ, you know, saw the gap in the pressure, thought that Hikari was going to do some sort of stagger into the more 5Ls, into something like that, but just backdash and getting out of there makes it so that Hikari is able to punish that ultimate.
Here we go. KEYZ drops the break. Keep the team together a little longer.
Yep. I mean, you want to keep the Illaoi Ekko alive, right? Like, I think that the amount of utility and affords Ekko and the amount of mix that Ekko brings to the table, you need for sure. And Hikari's trying to make sure that it's just a one-character game here. Like, we're going to deal a huge amount of damage to the Illaoi.
Yeah, I mean, now that KEYZ isn't like getting like the opening gambit on Hikari, look how much control Hikari has. Look how big the health deficit has become.
Yeah, I mean, it's rough, and those kunai, like, even if it didn't hit, it was chipping out one way or another. Like, there was just not that many options there for the Illaoi. But KEYZ is able to get a limit strike, bulb up that Fury. Got to imagine you're looking for some sort of throw, and there it is. But Hikari just knew.
Oh, the 2H. Not quite going to link into anything. Burning all this pressure for the chip kill, actually. Despite the nerfs to Fury's damage, it's still fairly potent. After all, you don't want to be useless. You just don't want it to be game-ending when you're a full health character. Hikari's trying to answer with the super assist. And there we go. The Orb of Deception actually able to deny KEYZ any sort of set play. Oh, but things get a little tricky as the hit stun scaling gets skewy because we started that with the Orb of Deception super. So KEYZ not ready for it, and Hikari takes game one.
Yeah, I mean, I think that in that neutral situation where Hikari just like let the level 1 rip, I think that KEYZ went for a parry there because just used that H attack. And I think just didn't have the meter to be able to parry, be able to get rid of that Ahri Orb of Deception. And in the end, I mean, Hikari just kind of dominating this first game. Now
KEYZ though, often looking around.
Heard me say it. Heard me say it and had to prove me wrong, as has happened many times today.
I ain't out of this yet. I didn't hear no bell. Probably offensive to give a Brazilian player that kind of accent.
I mean, we'll say that it's fine. I think. Like,
just roll our eyes. Okay, mangaka. There you go again.
Sometimes it's important to do a funny voice. You gotta do a funny voice every once in a while.
Absolutely, absolutely. Here we go. Hikari again had a pretty big deficit here as KEYZ has a good start, but you give Hikari any sort of moment, any opportunity to get himself back into the game. I mean, look at this. You converted from full screen from that fireball with the handshake tag, and just like that, KEYZ is probably going to slowly lose control of this game unless they're able to find their own answer, and they do with the jump ahead with a Illaoi catching with the overhead.
I mean, just whipping the giant ball at this ninja, like just walking right up to him. And that low health on Akali's coming into play. You got to imagine KEYZ just not quite ready for the reversal, though.
Oh, absolutely not. Hikari showing no respect. After all, let's go high rolling. I'm already in a pretty dire situation with Akali. If she gets the hit, that's even better. Ain't no way you parried all of that and caught the teleport. Oh my God, KEYZ.
Just knew exactly the right amount of times to hit the button. Hikari's now forced to use the Fury. And just like that, forced to use it, and it just goes right to waste. Don't need to do any weird tag combos, just do the level 1 and finish off this character. KEYZ starting this comeback.
Okay. Big break advantage for KEYZ here, but see if that matters. Will we get the ground bounce with that Helm Breaker? Chasing the roll as well. You got the tentacle to extend.
I mean, that's one of the best things about this team, right? It's just the fact that, oh no, we don't do the combo right. I was going to say the fact that we get so many combos off the throws, but he's just freestyling a little bit too hard, but in the end still able to kill the character.
All right, but Hikari gonna drop the only bar meter he had on Ahri for that Super Spirit Rush. It's pushed back, so the throw goes wide. Now KEYZ gonna get the full combo here as he assists, but holds on to it for now just to maintain it for Oki, using it as an answer to the push block. Mashing, it seems. We're trying to find our next way in. The retreating guard gets blown up by Akali, who gets the full pick of it, confirm. Excellent awareness.
Might be able to get a full kill here unless the combo drops, but again, all according to plan. Second time this has happened, so for Hikari, the Ahri just didn't quite work out, but in the end we still got there.
Not going to be enough to get the kill, so you take the Limit Strike finisher. Back up, we parry, and we immediately get caught. I think KEYZ thought a throw was coming or something like that. There was no counter hit. Well, you still got a hit, so whatever it was you did, it wasn't blocking. Hikari gets that comeback.
That was impressive, right? Like, just so much was working out for KEYZ, but I mean, just as quick as it was going good, Hikari turned it bad. KEYZ forced to use the meter just to stay safe, but still finds the hit.
Stay out of range, and look at this, Hikari waiting for that jump to bait a throw attempt, and so has the anti-air 2H ready to go on deck. Incredible awareness as well as calm under pressure, but look at that, right? Like, KEYZ actually goes for that forward roll against the Arioki and baits the get-up attack. Akali spent the burst now. KEYZ holding on against this Akali pressure. The frame trap with the kunais after that normal as well. KEYZ holding on to break for now. Do you pop it up for Ekko or do you wait for the next interaction?
I think it seems like we're just going to wait for the next interaction, see what happens off this Oki, and then decide to burst right there. Don't really disagree. We're jumping in, and for the first time in recorded history, Ahri Super gets punished.
You just have to jump over it. Tag launcher as well. KEYZ gonna drop the next level 1. Spawn the tentacle onto Ahri. Go for the command throw. Hikari reads it. Parry, but that buys Hikari enough time to raw tag out.
I mean, you just want to get that character out as soon as possible. Just try and heal up as much as we can. And now, I mean, not able to get much off of that throw. He's just kind of waiting out that assist timer.
A straight hit, but we didn't get the follow-up in there.
Oh my god.
Oh, Hikari. Not quite able to confirm.
His way in. Oh no, it's a tragedy.
Big interrupt here for Hikari. Barring anything spectacular, there should be a dead Ekko.
KEYZ just has to find it. Like, you need like a burst bait. You need something like that. A happy birthday, perhaps. And that was it. Happy birthday potential.
Oh!
And just like that, the Ekko super assist got your back, kills the Akali, sets the Ahri perfectly up to be killed by the Illaoi, and KEYZ ties up this set.
You called it. You said he needed a happy birthday, and KEYZ found it, but I'm not sure if one of them got off the cab or if we got kicked out as spectator at the moment.
KEYZ got so excited that he just left the game.
That's crazy. Game kicked me out. That's insane. That's dirty work.
It was like the Riot Vanguard realized like KEYZ is using Game Shark. KEYZ is doing some stuff we've never seen before. We got to get this guy out of here.
All right. Comes right back in, though. Very quick to reconnect in. The player should be running up yet again.
I mean, this could end up being in the favor of Hikari, right? Like, kind of icing KEYZ out, even if it is only for like 30 seconds. I'd imagine that KEYZ wants to keep the momentum going, though.
All right. Final game between these two competitors. After all, our winner semis are just still first to 2 sets. And again, I mean, KEYZ starting off with these round start Helm Breakers, blowing Hikari up. And we bait the get-up attack as well. Smart decision making as well as just accurate reads from KEYZ. Hikari has to respect most of that combo lest KEYZ reacts with a handshake tag and blocks the break. Things are going a little south here, but KEYZ maintains control, tags in the Ekko. And look at that, we bait the Akali, the Ahri parry, thanks to the feint with that assist, calling it and then handshake tagging it so that, hey, there is no lariat for you to parry. Oh, but things get a little tricky with the tentacles and the rewind, but just like that, KEYZ dominating start finally has taken down Hikari without giving him any opportunities to fight back.
I mean, this is just perfect, right? Pretty much full health on both characters, and just like that, KEYZ just keeping the momentum going from that last game. And it felt like Hikari never got the chance to play the game that round.
Yo, I feel like we're gonna have some netcode connection Johns coming on out, which I can give you that for some of these situations here, but I have to also shout out KEYZ for just having too many accurate reads and plays. Oh, I thought Hikari was going to get the burst bait right in there, but didn't. Good defense against the overhead. But just like that, we're getting the resets. We try to chase the jump, teleport out, handshake tag into the Ahri. That was so smart from Hikari, but where did the combo go? I'm not sure.
I feel like we've seen a couple of those Akali Ahri combos popping from the side of Hikari so far. And I hope that if you want to be able to win this set, you got to clean it up somehow. And now, I mean, Hikari figuring it out, getting this one to complete, and taking out the character. KEYZ down to the Illaoi. I mean, you're at set point, but this is a big hill to climb.
Yep. And Hikari, you know, is trying to dig this grave a little deeper for KEYZ. Set up the smoke, run up throw. We have Ahri in the back to extend.
This is rough. We're able to do this double super here as well. This might be the secret to try and finish this off. One shuriken into the grab, and that's gonna do it, tying up this final game, final round, and we have the exact same amount of burst on both characters. This is as even as it can get.
Let's see how long it will stay like that. Both sides taking the little slower approach. They trade on the air-to-airs. They defend against the cross-up, so far doing incredibly well, but then the low comes through, and you used your break way too soon. That decision right there just might have been the opening Hikari needs to run this game down mid lane through the inhibitors and destroy KEYZ's metaphorical nexus.
Yeah, I mean, that was just the wrong time to do it. Just Akali was on screen for 1 extra second. We just waited that out, but now, I mean, KEYZ, this is what you need. You need that starter. This is counter hit conversion. It's gonna be so much damage. And now, I mean, it's the two-touch, right? Akali could die from any hit here. Seeing the break, though, you still have an option to get out. Jump on the throw. Hikari's too good.
Too good at it. Read the option at the correct moment. Gets the limit strike finisher. Sets up the Okizeme yet again. But we jump out, but just like that handshake tag, gets one, gets two. And now it is Ekko. Inhibitor towers are down. We're ringing at the Nexus towers. The super minions are pouring into the base. Can you do it alone? No, you can't. GG's. It's Hikari taking it over. KEYZ.
Oh my god, that was so close, CD.
First bracket, see who else has gotten in, and we can take a look at that one. Galladiated did make it in. We do have a double down user in top 8. Not all just freestyle shenanigans, but we'll see how long that will last here. I'm gonna use some puppeting techniques here to try and keep Bleed on lockdown, but very kind of a slow burner of a start compared to the explosiveness that we had with KEYZ and Hikari.
I mean, no just like instant round start helm breakers from Bleed, right? Trying to wait a little bit longer, get those projectiles set up, but hayatei is the first one to draw blood, getting that mix up with the instant overhead from, or instant air dash rather, from Ahri.
Yeah, both sides sort of trading right here. Hayatei with the break advantage, of course, is yet to be hit until I activated my commentator's curse technique.
You've been doing such a good job of that today. It's impressive.
I know.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
I don't know. That we had some sort of read, but it was at a 3rd grade level. Need you to go back to school. Get those vowels down.
Just run up super. Just hated the projectile so much that I was like, I need to be projectile. And I mean, Yasuo's gonna pay for it with his life. That was a fumble of a century.
Yeah, it could have been a read gone bad, or maybe even a misinput. You know, you're trying to press one button and then you accidentally like fat finger special or something like that. Oh, look at that. We charge the heavy. just to throw you as you try to parry it. You are diabolical, Bleed. That's the crazy thing about Bleed too. One of the things I think one of the reasons why I think he's so good is the fact that he has this way of playing that punishes you for trying to be a good player. It's like, I'm gonna do this slow telegraph mood, and all of you twitchy reactionary players who are able to see that comment try to parry it, I'm gonna kill you for parrying. It's diabolical.
I mean, he's just very, very quick to go to that like level 2, level 3 of the mix-up. And it works out almost every single time, especially in these top 8s where people are ready for that kind of stuff. Like, that is when he like truly feeds on you. And now, I mean, the 2H though didn't work out. Yasuo spawned behind him. And this is going to be a good combo, decent amount of damage, and the hard tag into Ahri means this super is going to keep you going.
Limit strike finisher. A big 2H there from Bleed, who has enough time to not only scout the break, but thanks to the counter in on that 2H, was able to land and continue the combo as well with the rejump. And I mean, look at this now. It's all crumbling apart for hayatei. This is what it's like to fight Bleed.
Yeah, I mean, it's rough. Happy birthday into a level 1, kills the character outright, and leaves Yasuo. I mean, even though you got the Fury, this is looking bad.
Pretty rough, and just run up throw. Dash up level 1. It's over. Oh.
I mean, just pretty much no opportunity to break. Like, you could, in theory, have gotten out of that, but, like, you're not pressing it at the right time. Like, 9 people out of 10 are getting burst baited there. And Bleed, I mean, it looked like there were just no cracks in the armor there. I feel like it was really, really hard for hayatei to get anything started.
All right, line up this time winder. Get the full extension here as Bleed already maintaining that momentum from their previous game as we get into this one. Running in with the Ekko, and there it is. I mean, just perfectly timed tick throws. I mean, the way that Bleed just varies the pressure. I mean, oh my God, how do you deal with this?
I mean, the answer is you don't, right? Like, you just get perfected by that character. And the 2H on the J2H. Oh my God. I mean, hayatei, this is not looking great. The install, we're teleporting up and down all around. And in the end, the 3M from Ekko is finishing it off, and hayatei seemingly accepted their fate for the most part. Just like, I'm going to lose this round. This is just how this is going. And in the end, though, I mean, Bleed just keeping it strong, right? Walking all the way up, and with that S2 from Illaoi, putting him all the way in the corner. Now, finally, hayatei using the burst, but it might be too little too late here. Just run up parry, not able to get a punish, but finally the throw after. Bleed just so good with these tick throws, so good at just keeping you in the corner and giving you no options to get out. And once again, the throw just finds you. It just always gets you. Oh my God, and just disaster. Runs right into the tentacle, into the time winder. And Yasuo's gonna hurt. Once more, we're doing the install. We're setting up these tentacles. And now you gotta deal with Ekko this time. I think that Bleed has gotten that like tick throw into the tentacle setup a couple times so far. hayatei just has not quite been ready to get back in there, tech the throw, and in the end, I mean, Bleed just looking fantastic. Just no weaknesses, no nothing. He's just the world's strongest warrior. As a quick 2-0, no rounds dropped here for Bleed up against hayatei. And that was destruction.
Gladiated in this particular instance, but here we go. Queuing it up. Players take the stage. Ahri, Ekko on the player 2 side for SoulDemon Galladiated with that Braum. And double down.
Oh my God, yeah. Instantly just running up, getting the throw, and using that freestyle to tag right back into the Ahri. And now we have this Urki setup. Now see, do you roll out? Yes, just trying to keep it as stable as possible. Even if you get thrown, it's Ahri throw, so there's not that much to follow. And still, SoulDemon just keeping it going, trying to bait out a burst, but just isn't quite able to get there.
Yeah, no, we had the handshake tag in reaction to it, but we were too far away to actually block it and get the punish on it. Still, it is a resource to spend and therefore earn.
Oh no, but we're just get up attacking to kill. Just no fear, absolutely zero fear in the heart of SoulDemon here. You just run in, but the shield got your back as always, allowing Galladiated to get us opening here.
We try to go for the throw again as SoulDemon really handsy with the Ahri. Oh, the Time Winder actually detonates with the free. Actually, the combo here of SoulDemon with the side swap, get the knockdown. Tag launcher as well with Ekko. This does give up the limit strike finisher since Riot Games patched that out. But here we go. Going for that new age Oki. Oh my god, the rewind mash.
Just teleports behind you, nothing personal, as SoulDemon's gonna be able to take this first round. And I will never defend Ekko, specifically in the way that, like, why does rewind have invincibility on frame 1? Like, you can just get out of any situation. It is so powerful, and right as we keep it going, Ahri able to open up Galladiated once more here and deal a lot of damage here to this buff.
SoulDemon off to a strong start. Oh, there's that low coming through.
Just running up, and now it's Ekko's turn. Gotta see if he's able to make it happen. Oh, and again, just teleporting through, but this time it does not work out for you as Galladiated gets the combo here and gets all this damage and also sets up the Unbreakable.
Really good situation here, but the get-up attack from SoulDemon immediately saves us, but Braum doesn't give a damn! You can't break him from the front, you can't break him from the back! What do you think Unbreakable means?
Yeah, I mean, just... the armor is so good. Like, no matter what you do, the fact that every single one of his normals has armor, like, just so hard to get around. As now, SoulDemon does have the Fury, does have a health lead on both of the characters here, but Galladiated is gonna have to do it with just one character here as the Vi goes down, and SoulDemon with the Fury, with the 3 bars of super assist as well, it's stacked in his favor for sure.
There's that Fury coming through just at the perfect moment before the supers can connect, but even so, Galladiated finds that 2H and drops into the S1 super. I'm not sure why we didn't just go for a level 3. Either way, we do run up, find the throw.
And it can be hard. I think that in that situation, I don't know if we were able to route into the level 3 after just the normal RS1. Might have had to go into some of the weird, like, charge RS1 shenanigans, but I mean, still, in the end, able to work it out here as Ekko gets a charge clone, though, and gets a full conversion off of it.
Yeah, I think what it was, I thought we already OTG'd with the special move Crater Maker when we dropped into the S2 version of the super instead, so either way, good call out there. SoulDemon, though, fighting back the leading Braum instantly.
It's spooky here. Again, though, I mean, SoulDemon used that clone to get out of there, get that reset, but this time the tag out's not going to work out for you here. As Galladiated gets this combo with the Fury, this might be enough to kill.
We're going to get the super extension as well, and look at that, we didn't even need the Vi S1 super, so it's just bar wasted, unfortunately, for Galladiated, but SoulDemon has Fury in their own back pocket, gets the throw shimmy as well with that Ekko hop. Now, do you have a Fury extension to get the kill, or do you just take the Oki? Oki it is.
I mean, it's just so consistent. There's no reason to do anything that is not 100% guaranteed here. As SoulDemon just sets up the Time Winder, but throws you before it can land, and is able to take this first game. And I think that SoulDemon is one of the best players once he has momentum, right? Like, I think that this player just so good at running you down and putting you in situations that you've never seen before. And when you're moving fast, when you're feeling good about yourself, like, that can be hard to deal with.
Side swap, but SoulDemon denies any more pressure with the break. Playing some full screen neutral shenanigans, trying to call out a fireball with the Braum super. Fairly expensive neutral punish tool, but let's see what Galladiated can do. But another thing you gotta think about as well, right? Like, we've been talking about double down pros and cons of that comparing it to Freestyle. When Galladiated does a neutral play like that, congrats, you just shut down your fuse. Like, you don't have a double down here with, like, Braum anymore, unless you get a handshake tag to then go into vibe, to then get the follow-up. So it just makes it harder to use that fuse. Makes you wonder if he'd be better off with that Freestyle, but Galladiated, probably one of the last warriors of the double down fuse. Still holding on to this top 8.
The meter requirement is rough, but I think that one thing about this game is usually you can build meter if you need it. Unfortunately, I mean, SoulDemon starting to punish you, dealing a lot of damage to this Vi, and just like that, going down. Now, Braum has to figure out a way to do it with 2 big rocks, and it's looking possible.
Oh, but look at that. We catch the approaching Ekko with that medium. So now Galladiated can have the corner positioning and unbreakable. This can be rough for SoulDemon to get through. OGG with the overhead. The air throw, that was sick.
Yeah, not quite sure. We're looking for here. Gets the Fury to be forced out, but the Timelander pops at just the right time. And we're able to go into just a level 1, keep it nice and simple. But unfortunately, I lied. I did it once again. We just got too complicated and leaves Galladiated here with 1 HP as the comeback's gonna come through, and it's just disaster. We used up Fury, we used up Meter, and SoulDemon's hurting now.
We are off to a great start. We immediately confirm that overhead. Using that double down fuse to actually get a meaningful combo as well. I mean, look at all this damage. Overhead started, by the way.
Oh no, the shield is doing its magic, and just like that, the parry attempt is there, but Galladiated just throws you right through it. This is not looking good. So we're finally getting something started here, but that's not it.
Not quite. Like I said before, it feels like SoulDemonXL either wins big or loses big, and well, they're losing big right now is Galladiated's consistency. It is shining through, double down, gets us the kill. You can't break out of this. Just like that, we're tied up.
I mean, I think that is one of the best benefits about Double Down, right? It's like people say like, oh, it builds you 1,000,000 meter, and it does. Like it's really good at doing that, building burst meter for the other person. But I mean, when you just finish off a round with super into super, like it doesn't matter if you have burst because it's just unbreakable. Like you just can't get out of there. And Galladiated is showing that sometimes big damage is all you need. We're just doing the stagger pressure here with Vi. Putting ourselves in the corner though. Gotta figure out a way out.
Trying to find that opportunity. We're gonna fade away from the Braum wall. Retreating guard to create some space. Ooh, wow. The back and forth in these interactions. But look at the handshake tag at the start of a break and we're not able to block again. I'm not sure what's going on right there, but Galladiated finds the super to kill the Ahri. SoulDemon, you spent break for almost no reward. But we do get Galladiateds out, so at the very least going to the next round, SoulDemon will have the resource lead, and we might be seeing that next round here very, very soon.
Oh yeah, I mean, this guy is the most killedest man on the whole planet. Put him in the ground, didn't even need to use any supers, but there were 2 that were about to come through. Like, it was absolutely over there for SoulDemon. Galladiated, putting themselves at this match point here.
Push block, create some space. The Ahri fireball with the handshake tag gives SoulDemon the opportunity to complete the combo after we brilliantly avoided the anti-air attempt. We chase Galladiated's back roll. Oh, softening up as well with that after image to rewind to. We have the assist in the back pocket. I think SoulDemon can actually force the kill here.
I mean, you got to go right into the super, though. Can't give him any chance to break out. And with a pixel left, we just go right into it. And now we're so close to tying up this final game.
Dash jab, Galladiated's mashing, and mashes on that Fury. Does not want to give up this round whatsoever.
I mean, didn't want to give it up, but the mix from SoulDemon is just too powerful. Able to get this setup might not even... Yeah, I mean, you're going to be able to build up another install here as well.
1 2 8.
Oh my god, that's it though. That's the start.
Yeah, but in a way, this is working out for Galladiated because even though we spent the Fury, because we were able to get that one interaction, we caused SoulDemon to spend his own break. So now at the very least, the resource game is a lot more even between the competitors.
And I think that character differential is about to be evened out as well. Level 3 is going to deal so much damage, barely scaled after that throw. Now it's a character versus a character, but Ahri versus Vi, notably not very easy.
Ooh. And there we go, just like that, SoulDemon gets the cross-up, ends the comeback in its tracks, and it is final game, final round for these two top 8 competitors.
Just going all the way down to the wire here. But Vi just facing the wrong way. SoulDemon felt a little bad though, decided to drop the combo to keep it fair. Because now we gotta figure out a way to get in on this Ahri here. Oh, but SoulDemon's the one getting in actually. Setting this up, getting the Oki, Limit Strike as well to build up even more break for ourselves. This is a good situation into the counter hit on the anti-air. Oh my god, this is so bad.
Oh, and we get the cross up as well. We look for the break, but SoulDemon waits for it. Just out of range. We try to get the punish. But SoulDemon by the skin of their own teeth. Somehow able to evade, but there it is, that Braum wall. We're gonna get the Ekko under duress. The Ahri still alive for another moment. The chip kill comes through as well. It's up to SoulDemon's own Ekko now.
Yeah, it's doable, but Galladiated is about to build up this break. Gotta figure out a way to get in on this shield. Air throw doesn't work out, but we're not able to punish. Oh, I like this combo extension as well. Level 1 into another level 1. That might just be it.
Well, it's Pixel in a dream. We parry. There's that break. We're gonna try to force that situation yet again. You had the high, you had the low. Which one do you parry first? Couldn't find the answer in time. And Galladiated takes it 2-1 over SoulDemon. You say no one else plays it? I got a local in my Colorado scene, Hake, who plays this team. I fought them at the monthly of ours out here in Colorado last week, and that was a sweaty set. It was a very fun and stressful set, but let's see what Chubi can do. Of course, used to seeing him pull up with the Caitlyn Darius, but looks like we are moving on to the Akali as well, taking advantage of her instead. But Zucchini, of course, with that Blitzcrank Braum, trying to be that powerhouse. We got 2 Braums in this top 8, y'all. I'm seeing things. We got like what, 2 Braums, 2 Akalis, 1 Yasuo, 2 Ahris, a couple of all-outs and Echoes, of course. We're looking pretty good. The team comps are pretty unique.
I mean, we just got a lot of variety here, and I mean, I thought that maybe Fabulous Zucchini was going to be on some sort of double down 2x assist, but in the end, we lost another one to these Freestyle Warriors. Now we're just setting up, getting steamed up as well. Mr. Chupi got a guess for your life here. Any command grab, any hits, going to be able to finish off the character. And this just might be it for Akali. Down to 1 HP.
Down to 1 HP. Chupi now just trying to play the zoning game against Blitzcrank. Braum tries to advance in, but look at that. Able to intercept. Don't forget, you know, unless your assist makes contact with the opponent, you have 3 frames of recovery, meaning that those raw handshake tags are worse in these scramble situations than they were previously. Chupi trying to keep the Yokozemi real, but we get called out after we punish the second Rekka follow-up, and so Zucchini will take the first character and force Chupi to defend with this Caitlyn in the corner.
And it can be hard. You got a little gun against 2 big men, but the boot is able to even out this character count. As Blitzcrank tries to get in, but again, these blows from Mr. Chupi are just putting in so much work.
Braum super assist comes through. We get the immediate overhead as well. Super risky, but you can't break against Caitlyn right there. She's pretty safe, and now she's got you in her sights.
Yeah, this headshot is not missing. Blitzcrank is going to be taken out as Mr. Chupi makes a comeback there. Just so low HP, but just gets the hit over and over again. Zucchini just watching his toes at the wrong time in the end. Blitzcrank goes down, but now we're getting some more advantage. We're getting steamed up.
Oh my gosh. Zucchini reading that jump forward. Doesn't go for the air throw instead. Chooses to air with the robot Blitzcrank. Push the blitz back, and now it's in. Gonna start getting the full combo as well. Zucchini, do you want to end this with... Okay, reset into a throw attempt. Chupi reads it masterfully, though. Hey, look at the side swap here.
You needed that of your Mr. Chupi. One more throw definitely spelled defeat. Now the shield blocks the gunshot, and Blitzcrank just able to run in there and take out the character. And again, you just run right into their loving arms as Blitzcrank just gets every single grab you could ask for. The rocket grab, the normal grab, finishes off the round.
Big start here. Oh, the fadeaway charged heavy as well. Zucchini making fantastic use of Blitzcrank's powerful normals. And yeah, I actually summoned the Braum assist there to sort of serve as a collision box to create a corner wall so that Choopy couldn't roll away, giving Blitzcrank a corner like Oki. That was pretty smart. But Choopy gets the pickup with his Akali. Full extension as well next to those kunai. And there it is, the command throw as well. Catching Zucchini unawares.
Just a little bit too far for the JS2, and we're saving the Fury once again for Mr. Choopy. It's just their signature character, I would say. Just the Caitlyn is what this guy is known for. He's just gonna run in though, grab the toes.
Dashing up, trying to find something with his Fury. The Braum is going to be able to check that approach. But just like that, Zucchini tries to parry, was too far away. Blitzcrank gets caught. Choopy, though, running out of this Fury, not able to find any sort of punish, gets interrupted as Zucchini stabilizes the combo yet again. Goes for the air throw. Anything to win, like the Braum assist, and Zucchini will take game 1 over Mr. Choopy.
I mean, just not quite ready for the big shield to hit you in the face. The door just came out of nowhere as Mr. Choopy falls in that first game. And Zucchini just playing so good. You would imagine, like, just looking at these team comps, that, like, how does Blitzcrank Braum ever get in against this? But they're doing a great job with the movement, with the shield assist to make it work. But now Mr. Choopy answering back.
Yeah, I mean, Zucchini would love to get this win right here. Not only to advance on and lose side of top 8, but also to try and even up the head-to-head record. They played 7 times against Mr. Choopy, and Mr. Choopy has won 5 of those sets. It's been a few months, though. They last played at Paragon Line number 25 back in March, so Zucchini looking like they leveled up a little bit since then, as Choopy has been swapping around some characters here and there as well.
Oh my god, just using the Braum assist to just delete the ages I liked, but in the end, just still not able to keep that character alive, as now Blitzcrank has to try and, you know, be the little robot that could, but Akali doing her best to make sure that does not happen.
Full carry into the corner, drop the smoke, trying to get fancy with it, but Zucchini able to escape, use that Braum wall as an extra layer of defense, goes for the reset into throw. Choopy, again, so aware of this, gets the air throw into the follow-up with the level 3.
I mean, great awareness with that air throw. My only thing is, like, I think that Zucchini could have killed there without going for a reset. Like, just a normal super might have been able enough to do it. And now, I mean, yeah, you're too low HP. You got to parry to try and, you know, make it so that you don't get chipped out. And Zucchini just falls at the wrong time here. But now we're off to a better start. Gonna be able to get this command grab ender into some steam.
Baits to get up attack as well. Break does come out from Choopy, but we still lose the Akali anyway. You spent that resource and found nothing but death afterwards. So this is looking like it's falling way out of Choopy's control. Anti-air the Braum, trying to take this further and further away from Zucchini, but Choopy looking for the next hit. The block string is cooking.
That can be hard here.
Oh.
That's not the right answer. Using the wrong super. No armor on that one. As the instant overhead hits both and leaves it down to Blitzcrank. Fury is on deck though, so one combo could be enough to end Mr. Choopy's life here. Just gotta get that open.
Zucchini's trying to mix up what he goes for after those rocket grabs. Oh, big jumping with that down heavy. This should be a kill onto Caitlyn. Zucchini takes us to a potential final round. If he's able to win this, then he'll eliminate Choopy. Otherwise, we're going to be seeing a game 3.
I mean, a lot of momentum here for Zucchini. It's so important in this to just have the ability to run at him, right? Like being able to get them in the corner, keep your mix going. And now we gotta see where another command grab is gonna be, but no, we're just bursting out.
More parry. We're trying to set up the mix-ups right here. I'm not sure how much of that was cross-up protected or not, but Zucchini's got that defense.
Oh my god, just armoring through everything, but the final super finishes it. not quite able to get anything off of the cupcake trap. Now a little bit of sandwich mix of his own from TJ, but not quite able to get the opening again. We've said it a bunch of times this set, but it's Blitzcrank who has to try and figure out a way to make a comeback against these characters.
Tries to get him with the jumping normal, but Choopy ready with that anti-air. He's going to get the limit strike knockdown, drop a trap, chase the roll, shoot him back, gets an extension as well.
You just get so much damage here. Potentially even a tag launch into a double level 1 situation. But the Fury comes out at just the right time. It's still winnable.
It's still winnable, but it's going to be hard. It's a good start, though, as we get a combo on to Caitlyn. Choopy interrupts it by going in with that Akali. Left-right mix, and you try to throw, and Choopy call it out with yet another jump. We're going to yet another game 3 today.
Oh my, this top 8 has been too peak so far. I feel like every other set's going to game 3. We're just getting hype match after hype match, and I'm excited to see it, especially with these two relatively unorthodox teams. And now, I mean, Zucchini off to a great start with the throw into a tag launch.
Breakable finisher. We chase the roll as well. Ooh, and we're taking an opportunity actually to do some damage to that Caitlyn summoned from the break.
I like it. Just using the assist to be on screen so that you have the ability to beat up the assist as much as you want. Now, Mr. Choopy getting the limit strike, setting up the smoke, but no mixes to be had, and the Akali might just die for it. You're not even in. You're not even getting hit, but still, Akali just standing there 1 second too long, and the reset into a command grab. And Zucchini just absolutely running away with this final game so far.
Let's see if Choopy can stabilize here. Almost has break generated, but look at that. We were able to summon the wall, and we have the anti-air on deck. Full steam ahead. Just to shorten it so we get the happy birthday. We get another drop in there. No follow-up available. The wall, the level 1 shuriken. Great response to that Braum. But even so, Zucchini still finding all the straight hits. Choopy down to this Caitlyn.
Just the stand or the jump heavy from Blitzcrank is just gigantic. It is the biggest hitbox in the whole world. Now Mr. Choopy just has to try and figure out a way to make this comeback, but it's just too hard to get up attack into a command grab. You're taking so much damage here. Might not be enough to kill, but you're on life support.
Well, yeah, you can't afford to really block a whole lot. You had the Fury just to stay alive in there. Are you going to be able to get the parry? No, it's too soon yet again. Just like we've seen time and time again. Players see that Braum super, and you just have to know the distance almost by heart to XKO. I can say that we're looking at a matchup where Bleed is the underdog. Bleed has only taken one set, off of Hikari in their 7 bracket tournament matches. Hikari, 86% win rate on Bleed.
That's good. I mean, I wouldn't like that numbers. If those are by odds, that feels pretty good. But I mean, Hikari trying to prove those correct here. Instantly, just get a limit strike.
And it's also worth mentioning too, looking through the stats, that Bleed has never beaten Hikari in a first to 3. Bleed's 1 set win was in a first to 2 set. It was the latter portion of FlyQuest Fight Series number 73. So we'll have to see if young man Bleed can step to Hikari today.
I mean, this is it. This is what we needed. Sets up the Ekko. You're not able to get too much damage here. Ekko, not the highest of characters when it comes to damage, but Hikari just willing to jump out, not respecting that OP from Bleed. Now he's paying for it with the break.
Yeah, and I think that's something that is going to be very important. You've talked earlier about how Bleed will constantly show that he doesn't respect his opponent at all with his own play, and Hikari has the very same level of disrespect at various moments where it's like, nah, I'm going to call you out. You better show me you can keep up. We get up attack, we tech the throw, but the tentacles are there to keep Hikari under lock and key. We're trying to find the way to move around with Akali. We jump the throw, but not able to punish in time. So the neutral scramble continues. Ahri gets caught up in the crossfire, but there it is, a clutch parry from Hikari. Taking advantage of that defensive mechanic. Gets in on this Illaoi, and we're going to go into the player 1 corner.
But it just sends them all the way. One of the best things about Akali is her ability to just move you to any position on the screen that she wants you. And it doesn't matter in this case because we are able to level 3 to kill, but I mean, if you weren't able to kill, you just set up an Oki in the corner, you use the Ahri assist, or use a tag on something like that, and you just have so many options over and over again. It's really, really difficult to figure your way through. Now might be another level 3 here to finish it off.
Yeah, but we're going to do it just before Bleed can even consider popping that Fury. Because even against Hikari, I think Bleed would do it. You know, you're thinking about how many times like Bleed goes for like these crazy Furies where it's like, brother, that is ambitious. Well, he's just that confident in himself, and I think he would even do it against, you know, an opponent like Hikari.
I mean, a lot of times it works out, right? Like, Fury is such a strong mechanic, and Bleed is so adept at using it. It can be really, really difficult to really get your way out of there. Now you got to figure out your way to play neutral up against this Ahri. Now we're just setting up this, trying to put the time winder on the screen to fight with the dart from Ahri. And we're playing a little bit of good, honest neutral here with the Akali, but we're just rewinding right through that anti-hero.
Good, honest, neutral with Ekko on screen. I beg to differ, but here we go. Bleed tries to go for the throw. Hikari immediately calls it out by jumping again. Just has the right read on how Bleed wants to run offense at the moment. We're going to see the full confirm with the Orbit Deception. Tag launch into the Akali as well. We do have the opportunity to go for the double super route here and get the kill on Ekko.
This is going to be a lot of damage here. And yeah, that is going to also be enough. Fury on deck here for the Illaoi. Got to figure out a way to really pop it at just the right time, but with both characters on the screen, it can be real, real scary.
Are you going to get the next knockdown? The question for Bleed is, when do you pop this Fury? Try to mash on Wake Up, making a call out. Hikari just keeps everything tight. And look at this. I mean, Bleed is trying to find these options, but Hikari, this man is used to looking at your point character and 2 assists in the back pocket. This is child's play when you only got a point and an assist. And there we go. Bleed just gets caught by that Ahri. And so this should be a full combo into the kill for Hikari as the Fury runs out. Hikari takes game 1 on Bleed.
Just looking unbeatable there. This Ahri Akali shell. It's just so hard to get in on. You either set up the air fireball with Ahri that has 1 frame of recovery. So like, how are you going to get in? Or you set up the air kunai with Akali, call Ahri assist, and then what do? It's just too hard to like approach at times. And especially with a character like Illaoi that lacks a little bit of those movement options, it can be really, really hard to make anything happen.
I mean, the control that Hikari has over the screen with Ahri's projectiles, with this air movement. I mean, you look at this, like Bleed is trying to get in, and Hikari just nopes right on out of there. Instead, just showcasing like the strength of mobility in fighting games. If you can't hit me, how do you beat me? Well, let's see how things go here. Hikari does get snatched, so does pop the break and just runs up, catches Bleed pressing. Oh, the top. Oh, no, son.
That was crazy. Just teleports right through the jump medium from Ekko. That was insane. And now, once again, you got to deal with this Oki. Set up the smoke. Unfortunately, you don't block it out. And now it's a little bit back to parity here.
Sets it up. We disrespect. But even though we had the right read, we weren't in position to actually get the punish for it. And so now, ooh, air combo drop from Hikari. Bleed's going to be able to stabilize. Tag back into this Illaoi just to manage Ekko's life bar. So good team management here. Bleed has Hikari on the back rope right now. And with that starter, that's going to be a dead Ahri. Keep the combo short just to deny Hikari more break gauge. I really love the routing choice from Bleed.
I mean, just instantly going for the kill. And Bleed, I mean, I think showing off that once he is able to get his like grubby little mitts on Hikari, these characters die real quick, right? A little bit of low health, and then James 06 comes out from Hikari. You hate to see it. And we just do the Spirit Rush down and forward, and it just doesn't work out. You can't be doing that.
There we go, right? Hikari with those quick reactions, right? Try to go for the parry, seeing that Bleed was crouching down with that Ekko, anticipated the S2, but instead it was the roll through, which baited out the parry. So now Hikari doesn't have a bar meter with Ahri at the moment. And this Akali is really being taken quite the brutal trip into this corner. Bleed catches Hikari trying to jump out as the throws have gone away, and instead we're leaning very heavily towards just the strike part of the mix-up. Speaking of strikes, Hikari finds his next one, taking Bleed's Ekko into the corner.
I love that break. Just the only way in which Hikari is going to be able to back is with the Fury. So just deciding to spend that cash, deny any sort of comeback potential here, and put you at 1 HP with a tentacle in the corner, it's just too good. Got a guess for game on the C's versus the Strike, and Hikari was just wrong that time.
What's wrong with that indeed? And just like that, we're all tied up 1 apiece between our competitors. As we've seen that, you know, both of them are at a level where if you give them any sort of opportunity, they will take it and they will make you pay for it. And so you can almost argue that they're evenly punishing each other for their mistakes. And you need to be at that level of play in order to fight either of them.
You gotta get in there somehow. Now, Hikari finally getting a bait on the burst and doing the optimal kunai pickup into a tag launch. This is bad.
Carry there from Bleed. Trying to get in there. We connect with the 2H. Full confirm as well. And because the combo was short, we're actually able to get a limit strike finisher with the Ekko. The handshake tag just to keep Akali guessing. So what options coming through? We drop the tentacles a little close to mid-screen, but push block gives Akali more room than usual because of the spacing of that super. And now the tables have turned. Akali has the corner, throwing Bleed into it.
And Injured Wilderness spend all that, it seems, doing 3 supers here to finish it off. Could have done 4, but didn't even need it, as we are able to finish off the Illaoi. But on the one downside of using that many supers is that Bleed just built so much burst. The Fury is on the table. You gotta see if he's willing to spend it.
So far as holding on to it, might not fancy his chances without at least 1 more hit. No, as I say that, just wanted to save it for a rainy day, but, well, should have brought an umbrella.
Yeah, I mean, it was just coming down. You gotta believe in yourself. Like you were saying, first game of this set, Bleed is the type of player to believe in himself with the Fury, but coming to fight him in the ass a little bit here, as Hikari is just getting this pressure and you got no way to save yourself.
Teleport into the Nah, Hikari. You move like that to snipe Bleed, and you have the full pickup? That's godlike. I mean, I don't think anyone plays Akali at the same level as Hikari. I think that's a very safe statement to make. Bleed gonna drop this happy birthday though, and things are definitely heating up here as Hikari forces to hold all this pressure. Bleed, look at this. I mean, you did 2 or 3 rotations of strikes, and Hikari still jumped the command throw.
They're just perfectly ready for it. But now, I mean, you had to use that freestyle to keep yourself safe and to deal with that 6-second cooldown. As he just goes straight into a super that's not quite going to work out. Bleed has to try and figure out a way in, and the Time Winder explodes right when you need it, ending Ahri's life here and puts Hikari down to just the Akali here.
Trade, tech rolls in, and no, not the happy birthday here for Hikari. This is going to equalize the life totals, but Bleed has break building up right now. Will spend it to end the happy birthday early. Tries to find, but Hikari so sneaky with those teleports. Once you're kind of pressed to that corner of the screen, the double jump to evade the 2H, but still Bleed recovers in time, but it doesn't matter. Hikari finds the gank with Ahri. I said that 5 times fast, man. Hikari, why your characters like got all the kinds of rhyming schemes? Ahri's got your N, Akali has the K in there. It's hard to narrate, man.
I've been messing it up all night, dude. Hikari plays Ahri and the Akali. Like, just put one in my brain. Like, I can't do it. But now, I mean, finally, Bleed, though. Just run up, carry, instant level 3, finishing it off and tying up this game 3 in round.
Hikari. It's how it's pronounced. Pick me on the Yasuo. Hikari.
I mean, but
Definitely not pronounced Hikari. I don't know if y'all know that Frosty Fausting's top 8. There was some before. That wasn't a top 8. It was like top 24 or something like that. Before he really popped off.
Now in Bleed, trying to pop off here, but Are using that super, just trying to keep as much motion as we can to ourselves. And again, using that air kunai to try and like get something started, and then calling the Ahri assist to make sure that there's just nothing you can do about it. So I really, really like it from Hikari. It's just so hard to deal with.
Handshake tag back and forth using that freestyle. There it is, the anti-air. Bleed pops the break just to stop Hikari's momentum. Trying to hold this pressure here, but I mean, look at this. I mean, the fuzzy jump defense from Hikari's too clean. We chase the backdashes as well. You can't escape from Akali. If she wants to hunt you down, she is going to get you. But just like that, Bleed reverses the situation, and now it's Hikari in the corner.
You got 2 tentacles and just the fuzzy jab there. Trying to jump out and we're mashing. It looked so bad for Bleed. The Ekko's 1 HP, and now we just have one more chance at life here as Bleed is going to be able to set up the install with the tentacle.
You know, it's kind of crazy.
This one out.
I've noticed that Bleed generally just goes for the single tentacle Oki, but against Hikari, most of these knockdowns in the corner, he's dropping that S2 super. Like, he wants to contain Hikari.
And you gotta do, like, usually you can kind of get away with not spending that meter, but against somebody like Hikari, especially if he doesn't have access to push block, like, you gotta do it. But now, there's gonna be a lot of damage here. Not sure if we're gonna be able to kill, deciding instead to just go for a quick limit strike into Oki, but we guessed wrong, didn't react in time.
Oh no.
Now, I mean, it's just been going back and forth so quickly. Hikari with one
the
chance. It was too far. Her arms are just too stubby as Bleed throws back with the larger woman and just finishing it off. Take it up 2-1 here against Hikari. This could be history.
We could be seeing something very special happening right now. Again, Bleed is yet to beat Hikari in a 1-3 tournament set. It is a 6-1 head-to-head record in Hikari's favor. But Bleed really leveling up here. That being said, Hikari, a very strong start. Don't drop the Spirit Fire here. There's the break from Bleed to stop the bleeding. No pun intended, but it happened.
Just trying to wait out a little bit, but the happy birthday from Hikari, there's just no waiting on his side. Trying to deal as much damage as humanly possible. Might even be able to kill here with a level 3, and we're gonna go right into it. Taking out this round in a near perfect for Hikari, just answering back as quickly as Bleed was able to take those matches.
And that's the level of play that we got right now. It's a perfect. It's not even near perfect. It is a true perfect. How many players in the world can say they perfected Bleed?
It's got to be single digit, right? Like, you got to be able to count that stuff on one hand. Now, Bleed just undeterred, ready to just get involved instantly, use the install, and we find the opening here against Hikari.
Oh, the handshake tag comes through. Everything gets neutralized at the end of the day. Medium catches. Bleed will pop the break. We're trying to get the full charge, but I mean, Hikari's just so ready for Bleed's movement options.
God, again, though, just not quite getting these Ahri combos exactly the way we wanted it, but the pickup with the kunai from Akali is so sick. We're able to just go straight into the level 1 here on the R. Finish off the Bleed Ekko. And now Illaoi's got to make this comeback. I've seen it many times before, and this is how it gets started.
Yes, indeed. I mean, Illaoi in Bleed's hands might as well be the game's raid boss. We drop the tentacles in the corner. We chase the roll as well. It's just going to be that. Hikari trying to create enough space. We get the Spirit Rush, but no follow-up afterwards. Bleed does have the life lead now over both of Hikari's characters, but finding the hit is much easier when you're able to land with that assist. And now Hikari is going to get the knockdown on the Bleed. Fury is generating Bleed. Might be able to generate on the next interaction. Wakes up with the get-up attack. Hikari goes with the parry. The time winder was too slow.
Oh my god, it's disaster. Set up the level 1, and now Ahri's all that's left, and she just has 1 HP to remain here. Fury is available, but 1 hit is gonna do it. We try and get the air throw combo, but we're just too close to the corner, and the diagonal fireball fails you and gives Bleed just the opportunity to absolutely steal that round back and put Hikari on match point in this winner's finals here.
Cross up there. We block the get-up attack. The break comes out from Hikari. Bleed Trying to check with this Rekka. We have the tentacle to get the full combo stabilization here. Tagging and extending with the Ekko. Back into Illaoi. Okay, we drop the tentacles. Assist is online for Hikari. Push block can be coming through. But no, holds on to it. Clears out all the tentacles. Tries to get back in there, but Bleed is able to anti-air this Akali. Oh, and we drop it. Somehow, Akali slips right through, but before she can get back in, she's checked by the tentacles. The parry from Hikari!
Oh my god, the defense is up to 11 here as both players get parry after parry, but Bleed is the one to find it in the end as Ahri's gonna go down. Akali's gonna be left at 1 HP and there's no Fury in sight. You're gonna need at least 1 limit strike to make this happen, but Bleed just has so much health.
So much health. Hikari is trying to escape. You see the jumps. It works out right there. The handshake tag just gives Bleed a free block. The combos are dropping. They're getting a little finicky here. Break comes through. And oh my god! Bleed capitalizing on those reactions. Feints with the JS2 with Akali. Wow, there's so many things that layer together. Feints it with Illaoi. Handshake tags back to punish the parry.
And it doesn't feel too bad. It's something that's it's just black magic, right? Like it is something that we haven't really seen in fighting games before. And just like that, 2 people coming in with big contributions. We got L810, we got Rekka. Everybody's coming in, helping out with that money. And now the prize pool is 6767. Shout out capital B. And we're getting into our match here though as Galladiated takes the first hit.
I need y'all to make it $2.02. I need a $2.02 donation right now. I need the funnier number. I feel like SpongeBob and Patrick, like, hey Patrick, you know what's funnier than 6'7"? 69! I need that chat. I need that in the world. It's so good. It's so good.
I mean,
damn.
who's else is good? Gladiator's good. Gladiator's winning here.
Damn good right now. KEYZ meeting your match. Oh, the vacuum out of the corner to get the cross up overhead. Diabolical.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. That was just new technology. But now we're going back to the old stuff. Double down, 2 supers, finishing off the character, and the first round with a perfect.
Hey, yo, man. It's like that, Galladiated? It's like that?
Even just running in there. Just doing everything that we can here. The push block is all you can do to try and keep this Braum out, and now the burst coming through. And the stagger pressure from Vi is going to lead to a command grab.
The stagger comes through. KEYZ pops the break. Tries to escape this corner with the Ekko, just backing up, looking to catch Galladiated, overextending, and we do. You're going to be able to get the full happy birthday combo.
Yeah, but not quite able to build any meter there. But still, you're dealing so much damage here. Not going to use any sort of install, just doing a normal throw into the tentacle to finish off the Braum. And it's so good. It's like one of the best things about Illaoi. It's just having the ability to get a full combo off your throw anywhere on the screen, just so long as you have that tentacle. It's powerful. But Illaoi just works as the perfect body block, but just right back. Braum shows that that's what he's best at.
Indeed, but look at this. Again, KEYZ finds the next hit with this Ekko. He's going to be able to get the kill as well. You just need to go into tag launcher with the Illaoi, bring this Vi down, drop the S1 super. And we are all tied up in the rounds right now to see who's going to take game 1. This is loser semifinals, so we are back to a 1-to-2 set only. So these two do not have that much time to adjust to each other.
God, yeah, just pushes him right out of the Vi punch, setting up the unbreakable. But the push block call timeliner, so powerful.
This way, Mix. Catch him with the fist. Handshake tag. KEYZ respects it. Doesn't even pop the break when we could. Yeah, has to do it there.
To save it. Or 2 HP.
Another one. Plenty damage on the Ekko.
Ooh, but now we finally get a hit back. And both characters from KEYZ are low HP, and that's going to finish off the Ekko.
Oh, look at that. The quick fadeaway just to zip right back in there to delete this Illaoi. Galladiated with 2 dominant rounds, sandwiching that back and forth they had with KEYZ's victory in game 1. We'll see if KEYZ is going to be able to make the adjustment here, or if Galladiated is going to advance on. So far, we're starting off by containing this Illaoi. We catch a dash forward, it seems, and KEYZ forced to hold on to this Oki. 2 more seconds before you can push block this, and there it is, the over. I mean, that was invincible. I could not see it.
Yeah, but it's so hard. I think that one of the best things about Braum is that he's just gigantic. It can be really difficult to, see what's going on, but Galladiated finding the sway light, leading to a full combo here as well with the Braum. Limit striking right after, set up the Poro just for aesthetics. It's not going to hit anything, but it's there for fun. And we're finishing off the Illaoi. It's looking good. Galladiated's just on a tear here so far.
Goes for the throw, but it's covered with the projectile. We try to sway in there. KEYZ with the defensive throw. Able to turn the situation around.
And now you have the install, but the level 3 comes right out. We're teleporting right through it. Just rewinds perfectly through the uppercut. I mean, Galladiated has access to one more level 3. You gotta make the right guess one more time.
Oh, but look at that jab. It actually caught the cross up from KEYZ, and so now you're going to be able to drop this super, eliminating this Ekko, and Galladiated is going to get to set point now.
Yeah, I mean, the level 3, it's just, you dodge one, but the other one's still going to be able to take half of your health bar. Galladiated goes to set point here. And I like it, just starting Braum this time, putting the Poro on the screen, but push block time winder, just too good. Now, I mean, Braum just has to run up, get the tick throw into the command grab, turn yourself blue. The get-up attack from Illaoi saves you for just 1 second as we just armor through everything you could ever want and force KEYZ to use the break.
Yeah, it looks like KEYZ is getting caught out once Galladiated gets that Unbreakable on. Like, KEYZ is naturally a very scrappy player, but then it's like, no, Braum is going to win in these scraps. Like, you have to respect the fact that this bulky dude's got some armor to him, but cares about armor if you're dead. The Braum has been taken out. It's now just up to Galladiated's Vi in this second round of game number 2. But things are progressing just like game 1, and honestly, it's not going to be too bad for Galladiated. Keeps up like this, you're going to win round 3 and advance to losers final.
And you're going to probably lose this round, but you're building up that full burst meter. I hope you're not a hero. That's my one request. Is like, even if it's looking good, you're just too low HP to make this sort of a comeback, right? Surely it doesn't happen.
Oh, no, man, you're trying to activate that domain expansion, but luckily for you, KEYZ checks Galladiated. We advance on to the next round. Galladiated with full break. KEYZ a little more than 3/4 of the way to getting that resource online.
We're able to just do a little bit of stagger pressure, but the anti-air comes through. Now it's time for the super tag. Just running behind there, but we're jumping out at just the right time. And this is going to lead to a full combo here for KEYZ. We're going to set up the install Oki almost assuredly. Time winder after the backdash isn't meaty, so you get a little bit of time to mess around with them, and they're just not able to parry. This is just, you're taking so many breaks.
All of them. So many breaks, we called it a firing. Vi's taken out of the picture,
like
now it's at the Braum. Permanent vacation, right? You've been promoted to a customer.
I mean, Galladiated might be being promoted to a spectator of the bracket here. As we're taking it down, it's looking like we might be able to tie this up 1-1, and the stagger from the tentacle is going to do a great job at setting it up. As now, I mean, you have Fury, but the tick throw, dropping the combo, getting the reset. KEYZ tying up the set.
One between these two now. Winner of this next game gets to advance on to losers final to take on Hikari. For KEYZ, it would be a run back against the man who sent him to losers in the first place. For Galladiated, have to dig a little deeper into those stats, but no doubt those two have got a couple of sets of history between them.
Now, I mean, the happy birthday right off red. It's a little rough, but we're not scared. We're in the parry, and now we're just walking right up to you and putting hands on Illaoi here. The get-up attack is baited out. You're forcing the parry. And Gladiated just dealing so much damage to the Illaoi. You're at 1 HP. Luckily, jump out works.
But here we go. We're going to be able to get the full scoop. Bring him right on down. Drop the level 3 as well. KEYZ choosing to cash out this super meter that's accumulated onto Illaoi for this huge burst of damage, which I like a lot. It makes plenty of sense considering how hard it is to really utilize that super assist of Illaoi. So, just in case things go south, you've been able to at least get plenty of pressure on this Braum. That being said, Galladiated answering blow for blow, bar for bar. The tag launcher comes through. This Ekko is checking out at 72 seconds on the clock.
I mean, that was just so quick, right? Like, gets that overhead with the final hit of that sway heavy. And now the 5L finishes it off. Gladiated doing such a good job here. Even getting the limit strike after you're dead just for the extra bit of burst gauge. And the double down is coming in clutch, right? Just dealing so much damage off the tiniest of hits. And now Perry working out, have assist available. We're going to get a block shot.
Actually, yeah, no, Galladiated taking advantage of some rather funky programming where if you have like some of those fancy installer effects, as soon as you hit the opponent, they'll just disappear. So some of those multi-hitting moves that end in the limit strike won't actually trigger. So Galladiated, not equipping those means he's able to kind of like game the KO screen like that in a way. So something to be aware of.
Yeah, it's a little pay to lose, but some people just want the swag so bad, and I don't blame them.
I agree.
I mean, he's trying to set up the charge corner, but just isn't quite working out. Now putting herself back in the corner, unfortunately. Looking for the staggers, but the punch finds you. And now we're just walking up once more with the throw. And this should be a dead character. You're able to do the double down. Show us why your fuse is purple. As we take out this Ekko and leave Illaoi with 1 HP to make this comeback.
Tall order indeed for KEYZ. Currently under duress in this corner, trying to find the way through. The overhead is going to be connecting. Hold on to all of this pressure.
One hit away here.
Oh no.
You can't be punishing that. We're just delaying the super. And just like that, Galladiated is going to face Hikari here in the losers finals. It's this Ahri Akali. Like, just the keep away. These two zoners are better than Jinx at just preventing Vi and Braum from getting it. It's so difficult sometimes. But right off the bat, Gladiator is starting to make some motion.
Yep, we're able to at least push this Akali into the corner. Oh my god, you parried the first summoning of that assist.
I was just Hikari just loving the parries. It's nice to see that even after the parry didn't work, not scared in the slightest to use it.
Of course not.
I'm getting an opening, but we have no break.
Oh, but look at this. Galladiated sees that fuzzy jump from Hikari. Doesn't quite get the setup for the follow-up follow-up pickup. But here we go. Hikari now getting a full-fledged combo, taking us right into the corner.
Now we just set up this dart. The rollback gets punished by the throw.
Wait.
I mean, you're just brought barely out of the corner, and the Akali assist makes it so that you're safe into the Ahri. You gotta deal with this, but the sway light finds him.
Hikari's gonna let the Akali go. More than confident in this Ahri with the Fury to take on this Vi. They trade blows, but thanks to that Braum, Galladiated just has a little bit more time to get back in on Hikari. Gets the Fury out of him as well. As Hikari finds a 2H from downtown and around the corner. Here we go. Welcome to the player one side of things. We got the Akali super as well for a very simple extension. And the super Spirit Rush is enough. Hikari, optimal as hell.
Just don't give him any chance to break, finish off the round. But now, I mean, Gladiated is going into this next round, full break on deck versus Hikari's just 0 meter there. And we gotta get this full combo put into the blue zone. We're jumping the grab and eating the first right after. Hikari's just too good.
We try to parry, but I think Hikari saw the parries against the Ahri assist, went low to blow up the next mid parry, kind of creating like an unblockable parry situation. And now from that starter, we're going to be able to tag an Akali. How many supers do we need? We believe in just the Izuna drop. And we were right for it. Excellent calculation.
And not spending a single dime more than we had to. Now Braum's got to try and find a way in, but the back kunai with the charge, it's just too good. It leads to a counter hit, it leads to a combo, and even if you block it, it's plus on block. It can be so difficult to get around.
Oh no, we tried to be cute with that teleport, but we went right into that Vi rock. Ninja's gonna do a disappearing act.
Yeah, I mean, you wanted to try and dodge it somehow, but the rock is just too big. It's gigantic. And now, I mean, the Spirit Rush in the air, not quite the James 06, but still not gonna work out. Trying to bait a burst, but Gladiated is just too powerful, too smart. Oh my god. Armors through the super, but then just gets whiff punished right after. Ahri just has recovery after that super. It can be so difficult.
Difficult indeed. It's game one over to Hikari, but Galladiated having some solid moments, but can you keep up with Hikari? Certainly not looking like that when this Akali. You see how slow I had to take it because I don't want to say Akari.
Yeah, it's just bad. It's just, they're all so close to each other. I get messed up every single time. We're just landing with the jabs here. Hikari just deciding to save the burst for now. We're gonna need a lot of damage for it. We do have access to the assist from Braum here, but we use it at just the right time to put Galladiated into the corner.
Wow, and look at that. We were able to just slowly walk back, evading that break. The overhead connects on this Braum, and Hikari should be able to get the kill. I think you do a level 1 extension here into a tag launcher, go into Akali for another super.
You shouldn't need to do any weird double super shenanigans. Just the instant JS2 into the Azuna drop. Going to finish it. Now, I mean, you could do it, but again, it's going to be so difficult, and it's going to be even harder when Hikari gets this combo to start, and now you have to deal with the assisted Oki with the smoke right after.
There's that command throw. As soon as Gladiated wakes up, we're going to drop the Orb of Deception and the Super Spirit Rush, just doing as much damage in a shorter burst as possible before the break gauge timer can increase due to combo length.
I mean, I think that so far this entire tournament, that's one of the things that Hikari has been the best at, right? It's just doing that mental math in his head, like deciding just the perfect time to use which supers when, to, you know, either save as much meter as possible or to make it so that you're not able to burst. Now again, we're gonna see this assisted Oki with the smoke. Back row from Gladiated, but still gets found out with an S1 from Akali.
Oh, the Vi assist able to check that airborne Ahri. Not quite able to find the pickup, but we find the get up attack bait and Gladiated down to this Braum. Oh, it's like that?
I mean, just running at him, just absolutely smacking him off with this door here. That wasn't the James 06 because that one worked, actually. Like, that's the secret. It's only the James 06 when it does James. You can't be claiming that. But now Gladiated gonna deal a lot of damage here. Might even be able to kill the Akali from almost full health. That was crazy.
It's the James 07 because it killed like James Bond, brother.
Absolutely ready for it. The super assist doesn't work out, but still Hikari to keep this combo going. And I mean, you are down to almost no meter here, no parry on deck, but the throw finds it. Another throw, but this time Gladiator was ready.
Yeah, but not quite able to confirm from that super assist. We see the fuzzy jump from Hikari on wake up. Still able to block that Vi assist. 1, 2, 3, tick throw you. Unbreakable applied. Fury to extend as well. Hikari's gonna pop his own, saying, all right, bet you want to go there? I'll go there with you, son.
And yeah, I mean, one person just was able to use that Fury activation just the tiniest bit better as Hikari just runs up, finds the hit, and uses the super to take the round. And go up 2-0 here, and Gladiated, it is a best of 3, or best of 5. So Gladiated does still have a chance here, but you really gotta lock it.
Scrambles coming through, Vi able to check, and look at that pickup as well. Galladiated, gonna keep it short. And Hikari mixing up the get-up options as well. I mean, we've seen him pick attack, fuzzy jump, just block it out. And now, yeah, double down shenanigans. Overhead, nah. Akali blocked all that. Even with the push block, I think he timed it at the right moment as well to maybe deal with the high-low presence, but Galladiated gonna get the pickup. Hikari will save Ahri. And now all of the breaks are off of the table, but where's the next hit? Hikari finds it.
And again, we're gonna see the strength of Akali, just able to send you all the way to the corner. A nice and simple combo, and once again, the OP that we didn't see in this entire tournament. Kunai's not quite gonna work out. We're going low with that mix-up hop. But again, the JH full screen almost picking up a combo. Galladiated has to try and make it work with almost 0 health here on the line, but the tag out's perfect.
Absolutely slick. Hikari thought he had a cute answer with that command throw super, but Galladiated able to react just in time, escape with the repositioning thanks to that handshake tag. But now you got to deal with this Ahri that's coming in, dropping the Spirit Orb of Deception. Limit strike finisher? Yep.
Build up the Fury, build up more meter. And Hikari is just too ready, too locked in. As the level 3 doesn't work, and we're even taking the throw after and getting the 2H. It's just impossible to get in on this guy.
Now you have to assume that Hikari is going to be ready for whatever your highest speed option is going to be. We're trying to deal with it. The overhead connects, we OTG, and we jump to bait the get-up attack, aware that if Hikari connects with it in that Fury Seed, he could dash cancel it and take his turn, extend his offense. So excellent awareness from Galladiated, not allowing Hikari to take advantage of that system mechanic.
Just doing a great job at it, but this time the 2H doesn't quite work out against those air kunais and assist calls with the Ahri. Now, again, this Oki, it doesn't matter which character is on point. The Oki is just so powerful both ways. This is going to be a huge amount of damage, spending the super hard tag combo as well. It's so sick.
Yep. There we go. We're going to get this full extension. Not quite able to get the kill. Limit Strike comes through. Galladiated trying to keep this Braum alive. Still in there. We get the Unbreakable applied with the command throw. Spend it with that fireball. Weird thing to call and chunk of ice that he shoots at you with the shield, but finding it terminated.
Oh my god, the double down works out perfectly. Hits the air-to-air JS1 from the Vibe. And Braum just absolutely gets in there. Forced to use the Fury, and now it's going to be a Fury versus Fury battle here as Galladiated tries to take his first game in the set.
Baits the get-up attack yet again. Galladiated with the perfect bit of spacing. But you're not really going to get a whole lot of damage here. You take the Limit Strike finisher, I imagine. Oh, the Fury extension, actually.
Doesn't decide to spend more Fury, but you didn't even need it. I was going to say you could do like the punch, 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 dash, punch, 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 dash, but just knew the math better than I. And just go straight into the level 1 super to finish it off. That was good. I love that he ran with the Braum super assist as well. I thought that was my favorite part about that combo.
You know, had those kill Fury combos on deck just to make sure that we were able to take that game from Hikari, but that was a lot of effort and a lot of work. Let's see now if you can maintain that pace against Hikari, because it is exhausting fighting him.
It just seems so hard to get in, right? Like, we've been talking about it this whole time. Just the absolute dominance that this team has over the air, and the instant tag to fade out the burst. You gotta be feeling real bad if you're going.
Things are going from bad to worse, but Hikari drops his combo, but he still maintains all control over it. And yeah, we just easily set up a block string to go for the chip kill, and now it's Vi in a 1v2.
And just true block string, no option to parry out of there. But now Galladiated finally gets to parry something. If we just run up, parry that S1 here from the Akali, then we lead into a limit strike.
Full scoop.
All right. Oh my god, that was so much damage off an anti-air.
Oh my lord, able to slip right underneath it. Trying to close the gap. Hikari escapes, not quite able to finish the first 2H confirm, gets a second chance at it.
I mean, if at first you don't succeed, you just gotta keep on trying sometimes. as Hikari's able to finish the round, save the burst for yourself as well. Take it down to match point here for himself.
Pop the break. Galladiated. I like this. Starting to get more aggressive with the decision making around some of this RPS. You know, staggered with the Vi. Akali try to run forward and go for some sort of aggressive play, and Galladiated just mashes in his face. And because of that, you now have Akali in the corner with Unbreakable for Braum, but your attempt at an air throw just goes a little too far south, and now Hikari able to turn the tables.
The setup, the Oki once more. Just the stagger 5Ls to try and stall time for the Akali assist. Using that DP to get a full conversion here as well. Not sure how much meter you're going to decide to spend. We're going to tag launch into the Ahri. The answer is going to be 0 as we do the Stalking Dart Oki once more. Now once again, got to deal with this Akali mix-ups.
Deal with it, we do. The push block comes through. You're able to jab and cancel, but the combo completely goes awry as Vi somehow misses Akali with the air vault breaker. And now it's a 1v2 for Gladiated's Braum. Fury about to be built.
We gotta see how much you decide to cash before the Fury's used. The assist is on screen, so it can be a little bit hard to know just when you're allowed to break. We're going straight
But no, there
into
is no
level
chance.
There was maybe like a microsecond where you could have done it, but it's just too little, too late. As Galladiated's tournament run is going to end at 3rd place here, and Hikari is going to get one more chance here at the young.
On all those grand finals, Bleed did not ever beat Hikari directly. So, new territory. You got the winner side advantage. What you gonna do with the Bleed?
You got 2 chances to make this work, and right off the bat, hitting them up with that 2H. Setting this up, no sort of install, just kind of running at him, and again, the jump up, like that double, triple jump with Akali into the kunai call assist. It's just so difficult to get around.
Get around it, we do, as Bleed off to a strong start. Something that you don't really see too often is Hikari already on the back foot at round start. But look at that, able to get the whip punish. Bleed immediately wants to keep the momentum by popping that break. Gets the down S1 anti-air, counter hit. Akali taking all the damage here with Akali. Wants to hold on to break, it seems. An immediate throw as well. The tentacles will OTG, and that's a kill.
It seems like just really willing to save that burst for Fury. The instant parry, just seeing the slightest of delays in Bleed's pressure. Just knowing that it's time to hit that parry, time to get that combo conversion. You gotta deal with this. Ahri just running at you. Just like that. Bleed is starting to use this stagger pressure, trying to build back that assist gauge.
We get the parry right there. Hikari still staying alive with this Ahri. So incredibly resilient with this foxy demon lady, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, that's an accurate descriptor. But
That's an accurate description. It's a pretty cringe description, but it's accurate.
It happens to the best of us. And now, I mean, you got just so much cross-up over and over again. And right, I feel like this has happened a lot so far this bracket, right? Like, saving that burst for the Fury, but then the moment you use it, you just get hit one more time and you lose the round. And now Bleed is going into this potential, like, second round here, potential final round of the first game with a huge burst.
Yep, and already, again, another strong round start here for Bleed, taking Hikari into the player 2 corner. Oh, and we just catch him, actually, with the meaty tentacles. That's a dead Akali, bro.
Yeah, and like you were saying earlier tonight, just willing to spend that extra meter to use the Oki with the super install to just make sure that like 100% chance of opening you up, preventing any sort of weird shenanigans from taking place. This time though, I mean the one time we don't use the install is the one time that Hikari gets.
Right, I mean, this is why that, you know, Bleed's jumping all this meter on this Okizemi. And again, if you look at other sets, Bleed does not go for that Oki that often. You know, he's more than comfortable running it with just simple strike throw gameplay with the one tentacle. But against Akari's defense, man has to bring the entire Kraken-like god from the seafloor up to deal with him.
So we're working out so far here, but just as I say it, a happy birthday from Hikari is going to take out the Ekko and deal a huge amount of damage to the Illaoi. And now Hikari does have access to the Fury, gets him out of there, but still it's like one combo is going to be enough to finish off either player. The stagger pressure.
Yep. Super Assist comes through. We're just keeping the pressure as tight as we can. And there it is. Bleed not going for any sort of mix, just keeps containing Hikari, gets the strike through, catching that fuzzy jump, and now you get the level 3. It's game 1 over for Bleed.
Just barely built enough meter for that level 3. I was just staring at that meter, trying to see if he's able to hit that 3. In the end, Bleed is just off to a great start here so far. You would think that like after that match, Hikari would have some momentum, but Bleed just instantly puts a stop to that.
Nah, I think Bleed is entering a flow state of sorts. I mean, you're able to win a historic winner's final set against Hikari in that winner's final, and now you're kind of playing at that level again where you kind of are able to just to deal with it. I mean, you're just so ready for all of these situations. Able to get the pickup here, put him in the corner, keep him there. The overhead coming through. I mean, you're busting open Hikari's defense. Things got way tricky there.
I mean, just so much on the screen. A little bit of the empty hop, trying to bait out a 2H from the Akali. Now we're finally jumping over that just normal throw. We gotta figure out a way to get out of here, and we're just jumping out. Bleed just too good as we just jump back Helmbreaker and call the assist. And this is gonna be so much damage on the Akali.
There's that jump. We find the kunais as well. Hikari still has that handshake tag to go back to, but now Bleed could choose to break whatever he wants to at the combo, so long as it's a good juncture. Just holds on to all of it, not really feeling the pressure just yet. Get up attack. That's namely why, actually. So Bleed held on that resource, saying, okay, I'm just going to double this down on the wake of it. If you block this, I still have break to mitigate the damage and keep my Ekko alive. But Hikari fighting back, gets the super in the corner.
And this is going to be a good amount of damage. The down forward Spirit Rush gets the limit strike. And Bleed just deciding to take the roll out of the corner. Hikari was a frame away from being able to punish that burst, but Bleed just barely was able to get there in time. And the instant call assist, instant tag, and instant level 1 will finish off Ahri here. Akali has to make a comeback with the Fury.
Yeah, but it's very easy once you get a whiff punish on that overhead attempt. Akali way too tricky. Bleed thinks that he needs that tangled timeline from Ekko, but immediately Hikari is able to get in there, contain this Ekko, and you burned a bar of meter and didn't really get anything for it, but still, you got plenty of resources to work with here. The push block coming through. We're trying to set up the high-low mix. Going double high-low. Whoa, we got the shimmy with the teleport as well, Hikari!
Oh my god, that was so sick. It just teleported, Bleed saw it, reacted accordingly, but Hikari knew all too well. Able to get the backdash to just barely dodge the throw from Bleed and finish it off with a level 3. Hikari's just firing back instantly, trying to take back this second game.
You get the punish here as well. Rather just catch Bleed after his attack. Tag launch into Ahri. Things get a little ugly though as the scramble begins. Oh, we tried to parry the fireball on the way back, but we did it too soon.
I just wanted that thing to disappear, but Bleed. Oh my god, that was ambitious. That was a very hopeful parry, I will say.
You know, you're fishing for black flashes, I see, but kind of hard to hit that consistently.
And just like that, now Bleed setting up this mix. Hikari just able to use the double jump to just exit the situation. A little bit scary of a burst. I think that Akali was still on the screen, so it could have been a punish. Now Hikari first a burst of his own and need a full combo here as well.
Tag launcher here. Drop it. Again, trying to contain Hikari. We catch him at the ankles, but there's no follow-up until the drop comes through. It's a happy little American reset. One more interaction. It's scrappy, it's ugly, but you did take out that Ahri, and you're on the verge of taking out this Akali with her.
Yeah, and able to do it, get the limit strike as well, just to build that tiniest little bit of break meter. And Bleed is just playing so good tonight. I think that it's been really hard for anyone to get in on him, just in general, but I mean, especially against Hikari here. it's just working out so far.
So far, but the jump in from Hikari opens up Bleed. Gonna get the full combo and a knockdown here in the corner as well. So we have the assists on both sides. Yeah, there it is, right? We see that the handshake attack comes through. Yo, we puppet the Akali, get the mix on the throw to follow up as well. Into the shuriken for the OTG. It's enough to kill that Ekko. Hikari just has this raid boss Illaoi with that online fury to deal with.
No, that's such a bad start, but the mid-screen tentacle Loki might not be it. We run up and we throw, but it was just too early. And now Hikari forces Bleed to use the burst to keep the character alive.
Yeah, we're going to build up to that level 3. However, it's going to be, I think, a combo route into a potential double level 1 super with Akali in case we need it. Hikari's going to do the calculations real quick, and yep, opts for the double super. And hits it.
Just barely gets there. The Fury runs out, but it wouldn't have mattered. Dead character. And Hikari's tying this up and giving us a show here tonight.
Exactly what you want to see from these two amazing competitors in 2XKO. Giving everybody a grand finals worth watching.
Now just run up road. Number hard tagging back to the Illaoi. That was new technology. A little bit crazy. The tentacles are set up. We got 2 on deck. The Seas gets jumped, but you still got to deal with it once more. Now Akali just is able to run up and hit the jab. Still though, keeping the combos going. Just absolutely going crazy here, setting up everything. As now, again, for the millionth time tonight, 1 million mix-ups here from the Ahri. Just throw on the dash back. And assist with the cross-up into a level 3, but the meter gets wasted. And just instant with the throw. Bleed's playing so good. Just in response, the assist call from Akali. This guy's just too good, able to convert here fully as well. Set up the smoke. The roll out gets thrown because it puts you just in that perfect position, and the teleport baits out that get up attack, but still finds a way around it all here. And now, Hikari though, she runs up with the L. So good. Such a fast character with such a good light button. Now Bleed down to just the Ekko and evens it up instantly though. Hikari, this is just so close either way, right? Like Hikari has to do something. They're both pretty low health, and the medium from Hikari will work out at just the right time here. The Super's gonna finish off that first round. Bleed now has to try and make this comeback. Does have the break advantage, but it's just so hard to get in on this Akali team that he's concocted. Akali just getting off to a good start here, running them down. There's so much damage here in the corner. You get to set up this S2 again. All the assist. And even though you push block, there's another character in the way. Punish you for whatever you're trying to do. Now,
and we'll have to see how things develop once Hikari is able to wrap up this kill, of course, on the Ekko.
He's just been off to a great start here so far this round. Pretty much a perfect so far. Up the entire round here. As Bleed has to try and fight his way back, and this happy birthday is the way to get it started.
Yeah, even though you read the command throw and the C's, still able to maintain pressure thanks to the very, very minimal recovery. The second C's does connect, and so now Bleed has been able to force the 1v1 with the health advantage, but Hikari has that Fury in the back pocket. Oh, the assist catching the teleport?
Oh my god, level 3 right to follow. This is gonna probably kill, right? Like, even though you have the Fury defense buff, Akali ain't got that much health, CD, and that is going to leave you with 1 HP. But the C's finds the get-up attack, and Bleed just is able to clutch it up and tie it out.
Right, decisive round 3. See who takes the set lead here in grand finals. Hikari off to a good start, making a case for himself. Gets the limit strike, drops the smoke bomb. Just gonna disengage, creating all this chaos within Akali's web, and now Ahri with the high-low. Catches bleed. We should be able to end this with a limit strike finisher.
Yep, build up that meter. Not that much damage, but Bleed is just not at all scared. Just runs up, hits the overhead, and goes straight into an air throw as well. He's running up for this Illaoi.
Oh my god, the 5M from Hikari actually catching bleed on the jump, and we're gonna keep the combo short and sweet, but we drop it! Hikari trying to, you know, keep it simple stupid, but wasn't a moment of the combo where the level 3 could have linked actually, and so this is a huge reversal of fortune.
Oh my god, didn't quite keep it simple enough. Now you're forced to use the burst before Fury comes out as well. Like tagging into the Ekko, you gotta save as much health on this guy as you can. But instantly, I mean, Hikari's just so ready with the whiff punish. The James 06! It finally happens. Hikari taking the match, going down to 2-1 here for Bleed. You gotta see if he's able to finish off this set, or if it's gonna find a reset here for Hikari.
All right, let's see how it's gonna pan out. We're gonna get the full pickup and launch right here.
Yep, and now you gotta get back. You gotta set up this Oki. ML staggers, is too good.
Yeah, now Bleed waits for the assist to disappear so that Hikari cannot bait the burst with a handshake tag. With that reversal, Bleed is now actually able to put Hikari in this corner, once again dropping the super for that Okazemi. But Hikari perfectly reads the throw, kills Ekko, just has the raid boss to deal with.
Oh, but instantly, just those kunai just raining down from the sky here from Akali. It's just so hard, especially for a character like Illaoi to deal with, even with that 2s2 anti-air. It's really, really difficult to make everything happen. Now you gotta deal with this over.
Get the drop. Fire him off here.
Yep, and now you have level 3. Hopefully this one doesn't miss. Able to hit it and finish off this character, finish off this round, and put Bleed down to match point, reset point here in this grand final set.
Can Bleed offer up more resistance after all? I mean, you don't want to give Hikari that kind of momentum where he just took a set from you to then take you into grand finals. There comes the break, stopping that happy birthday in its tracks. We're trying to get the stagger pressure.
A little bit hard, but the run-up, just instant S1 from Akali. Super for Ahri. This is a lot of damage, a lot of Oki potential as well.
Oh, the preemptive tech there from Bleed, calling out Hikari's mix-up. Tries to get in there. Going to be able to do a little bit of damage to that Akali, but nothing more than that.
The charge overhead just does not reach quite high enough. This puppet is going to work out in the favor of Hikari. The charge works out just perfectly for Bleed.
Yeah, and we snipe Hikari in the air. Trying to find the next big opportunity here. The Helm Breaker. No follow-up out of that handshake tag.
Oh my god, it gets a pickup right there. The clone is on deck to keep the combo going. Unfortunately, a little bit of a drop turned into a happy accident. To be able to finish off this character before burst comes into play.
Yeah, we're seeing Bleed breaking out more and more nasty little bit of tech, going for that forward S1 special with Ekko, where there's a gap between the third and third hit, so it's a perfect opportunity to fit in a cheeky little throw reset. It's a mix-up that Yasuo, the Yasuo Ekko team, likes to use and abuse quite a bit. Hikari, though, gonna take out Bleed's Illaoi, forcing the 1v1 situation here. Fury for Hikari, but Bleed gets the first initial hit and makes him spin it defensively.
Exactly what you want to see. The 2H doesn't quite work out as they're just dashing right above each other. Not quite able to land a hit though. But since Hikari is forced to use the dash cancels. Just there's no more Fury on deck, and now Bleed is in such a good chance here.
Oh no!
Combo.
Drops the combo, is able to evade that Akali super assist. Tangle timeline dropped in neutral, over deception dropped as well. Both sides are just sort of meandering about, but Hikari's ready for the incoming. Catches him right there. There's only 9 seconds left on the clock. Hikari is going to be able to take the life lead. And with that, actually, no, you just absolutely kill right here.
Yeah, I mean, with 2 seconds left on the clock, 1 second actually, Hikari just uses the perfect combo to be able to finish it off, get the reset, and bring us to a true grand finals here tonight. And hopefully for Bleed, you gotta see if he's able to make a miracle happen twice in one night and beat Hikari twice. I'm curious if it's gonna happen.
We'll have to see indeed. Both players have now lost at least one set to each other tonight. Hikari, though, has that momentum on his side, has a strong start as well. Both sides of break activated. When do you spend it? You can't do it right yet. You have to respect the fact that Hikari can react to that break with the handshake tag. You drop it there, send in the Ekko and the Illaoi, and now we're going to be able to start adding on damage to this Hikari's Ahri.
We set you up in the corner with the install. A little bit of a backdash throw, not quite able to get a combo, but now Hikari rolls out for a second time, but this time he's mashing. We're going to be able to turn this into a full combo, a lot of damage, and a limit strike here most likely.
3 bars a meter on this Akali. Bleed will create some space with that push block, tries to advance it with the Ekko, quick tick throw. And we catch them jumping as well, and we're able to actually get the pickup and confirm. Absolutely sick. We drop the tentacles. Again, we're trying to contain Hikari. Jump, just go for the empty low. Another serving of it. But Hikari just defends, gets his own overhead. This should be a dead Illaoi if Hikari can complete the combo.
He's got so much meter on the deck. The question is, how do you decide to spend it? The answer is evenly. We're going to go right into the Akali, and we don't even need to use the tag launch itself is enough to finish off the character, and Bleed does have access to the Fury, but you are a character down. We're spending it.
Teleport, but we're still able to block. High-low mix-up. We go for the push block, and we get the opportunity to actually kill this Ahri. So about a half a duration left on Fury. Hikari has his own Fury on deck. Oh my god! You just got clipped by Timewinder!
Oh my god, the ball just was barely tickling your back, and I love the routing from not doing any sort of instant super, not letting Hikari make any sort of a comeback with the Fury. I was just so sick. Timewinder into Timewinder, it's the best combo you could ask for.
Wake up parry though from Bleed. The high risk play is rewarded as Bleed is able to swap sides against Hikari, take the corner positioning, and set up the Okizeme as well. We react to the roll perfectly. We're trying to create some crazy mix-up situation here with the Tangle timeline, at least the threat of it. Side swap. Yo, I think we side swapped twice in there. I'm not sure how, but that got nutty.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a fade back on that jump, makes it so that rage lands. All he has to do is finish this combo to take out Akali, potentially win this first game if Ahri's not able to make a comeback.
Pretty tall mountain for Hikari to climb. He's resilient enough to do it, but Bleed will deny him with that ever so gifted Illaoi 2H. It's a game 1 victory here for Bleed. It's good to see that between all these sets, Bleed is consistently offering resistance to Hikari.
Yeah, I mean, just not rolling over, not just like giving up after losing that set. Just absolutely still locked in, determined to make this work for himself. And because we tag launched a little bit early, we're able to still get that limit strike even after the nerfs, and the 3M hits Hikari. This could be a dead character. We try to save her, but it doesn't work out.
Well, at least not for Ahri, who now is going to take a little bit of a life tax for that break. And Bleed is just trying to keep the pressure up. Looking for Hikari. Actually knows that Hikari can't push block in this situation, because if you do push block, Akali immediately dies. So with that, Bleed just forces the turn over and over again until finally you lull Hikari into relaxing a bit, or at least just falling asleep at the wheel, and you get the overhead to finish off that Ahri. And Akali falls soon after with the anti-air.
perfect here for Bleed. He's just playing so good. The pressure is just inescapable. And Hikari, I mean, the keep away game from Hikari has been really, really powerful, but Bleed just has shown that once he gets those hands on you, oh my, again, look at the cross-ups. Once he gets his hands on you, it's so hard to get out.
Yep, the 5M catches the roll forward actually. Bleed gets the side swap, adds in the super, sauces out with Ekko. Unbelievable combo. This is an Ekko master at play.
Now just, I mean, last set, Hikari was able to take the victory, but Bleed is just absolutely running over him, it feels like. Not quite able to get anything with that break, but still, I mean, even after this combo, Bleed is in such a good position.
Let's see what Hikari can do with this Akali. Able to get back in after the push block. High-low mix. The overhead does connect. Bleed will pop the break.
Now, I mean, a little bit of a whiff punish. You got to use the Fury here if you don't want to lose it. Now,
Parry, and we try to get aggressive.
But it's not allowed. Bleed is too locked. We're not going to build a level 3. We're unfortunately going to drop a combo. And this is a big chance here for Hikari.
You see that micro run underneath as Bleed was jumping in to create a left-right mix-up. Hikari, absolutely phenomenal with that movement. Catches out the roll. Tries to throw yet again, but he's too far away. And Bleed is just immediately going to go into level 3. Bleed is up 2-0 in the grand finals reset now.
He's locked in. Just unfortunately, Hikari was like a couple of pixels away from being able to hit that second throw. It would have worked out, but just did not quite space it right. And Bleed just absolutely ready to capitalize on that tiniest of mistakes there from Hikari. And now we're on potentially the tournament point here. Gotta win the next 3 games in a row if you're Hikari, and Bleed is just doing such a good job at trying to prevent that.
All Bleed needs to have finally won a tournament over Hikari directly is 2 more rounds. He needs just 2 rounds together in a single game in order to do so. Hopefully that is not a precipice that he is too scared or gets too in his own head about to cross tonight. But Hikari would love to keep this set going, love to show why he is your EVO Japan champion. Get up attack, gets baited, and Bleed even staggered that, looking for the break on that first interaction.
Yeah, trying to bait it. Hikari, a little bit of like a panic super that felt like just wanted to control neutral so bad, but Bleed was ready with the parry and was ready with the 2H after. This is not a good position if you're a Hikari fan. Bleed is stalling so much time getting that assist back up, and the parry doesn't work out. It's looking so bad for Hikari.
Round might as well be a wash, but Hikari can at least offer some resistance. Buy more time for this Fury to generate. 1 throw, 2 throw. I thought we had a 3rd one coming through. The teleport getting things a little bit crazy looking. We stagger. The assist is back online for Bleed. Look out for that push block. Oh, but we catch him just standing up with the stagger. And Bleed's going to hold on to this break. It doesn't even matter. Hikari drops the combo. It's tournament point for Bleed.
It's been too long of a night, and the Akali combos are just too hard for Hikari to keep up. It's just so hard to be consistent with it for such a long tournament. But, I mean, this is it. This is a good comeback starter. But again, the parries, I feel like that's been the story of all of these sets we've seen tonight. Is Hikari is just so good with the parries, but sometimes they just start to bite you in the ass a little bit. The install hard tag into Ekko, it's so difficult. The push block pushes the tentacle instead of Ekko, and now Akali's gonna eat so much damage on the back here.
And finally, you actually able to get the hit. The break comes through, and I mean, Hikari's team is bleeding out in this other corner. Able to feint the approach and jump back to escape everything. We dodge the 2H. We summon an Ahri. Multiple overheads get blocked. We reset with the mix-up with Freestyle. Low into throw for the reset, keeping Bleed in this corner. We're trying to find the right sort of bait and shimmy option. We reset to neutral, and there it is. Bleed comes in with that JM with the Ekko. Has the level 3. This is a dead Akali.
Oh my god, just again, barely builds enough meter, puts you on your last character potentially if you're Hikari of this entire tournament, and you got no Fury, you have 1 ball. There's just gotta be some sort of a comeback gene in you if you want to make this happen. Put the Akali on screen just for fun. Now we get a Limit Shark. It's gonna take at least 1 more of those to build back a Fury. But
good roll forward. You have to hold this Oki. It comes through. You check that throw.
Oh my god, he was the best player in the world on defense, but Bleed just gave too many offensive options, and Hikari just was not able to block it all. And in the end, Bleed is the one to take the entire tournament here tonight.